Hello, hello, welcome in everybody. It's a little bit early, but I decided to just go ahead and pop in here because, like, why not? Everybody's chatting in the chat, and I'm just sitting here. So, hey, welcome. It's Friday. That means it must be time for the Mike and Audrey show, but we are conspicuously missing Audrey here. The title of this stream is "What We Brought Back from DC." And one of the things we brought back from DC was, unfortunately for Audrey, a little bit of the old plague. Audrey got the COVID-19, so that's faded away. No, she is very strong. She's not here to make me late, she says in the chat. I mean, I guess I'm starting early because you're not. Usually, you'd be doing a little bit of run right now, so you'd be ready to go. But yeah, she's not feeling super well, obviously, and for very good reasons. So she said that she might pop in on FaceTime. So if she wants to FaceTime in, she can call in whenever she wants. I'll put her on the cam here. But she's definitely not in the room here. I am so far unaffected, as far as I can tell. My cheeks are rosy because I just got out of a hot shower, and my face is all dry because I didn't grab enough things from the bathroom when I was in there running around and grabbing stuff before evacuating. So the main bathroom anyway. I don't have a comb. I don't have much hair left. I also didn't bring a comb with me or like deodorant or whatever. So yeah, it's been quite a week. So I've got a lot of stuff to show from DC. Audrey's gonna pop in here. She can drop me a FaceTime whenever she wants. I will pick up. As always, I always pick up. How are my feet? My feet are okay. Yeah, if you don't remember, a couple of weeks ago, I burned my feet real good being a dummy and walking on hot pavement. And so that sucks. Yeah, no, I left the moisturizer in the other room too. So I don't have that either. But look, whatever. I'll survive. I'll just be a little bit dry, but we'll be okay. I'll survive. Great meeting you at DC as well. I have some stickers from you over here. Yeah, we had a good time at DC mostly. It was its usual kind of mix of hectic and fun. We always love how many people we get to see at DC. That's always a highlight of the show, but it's also an extremely busy show. Oh, there's Audrey. Let's see here. Hey, there you are. Hi, can you hear me? Audrey? Hello?
I have an unstable connection.
That's weird because we're both in the house.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can... Whoa, my cat cam button's broken. Weird. There we go. There we go. There's an Audrey on FaceTime. It's blurry. It's weird. She's in the same house. Yeah, no, she was fine until she was her normal amount of tired, I would say, at the show and coming home. But
Yeah.
Tuesday she started feeling pretty rotten.
Tuesday. Yeah.
And
Good afternoon Tuesday, yeah.
yeah, and like ended up with a fever, and so I was like, well, maybe I ought to go to the other bedroom. So
Yeah.
um,
But I've had three very helpful things. One being this little kitty cat who's just right over here, and this little scraggly dog right over here. And Mike's been helping, of course. So these two animals have not left my side. Very briefly, maybe, but not much.
they might come out to eat. Scraggles will come out for a WALK, and that is it.
So
So
it's
yeah.
they know, especially Katie. She's usually out and about, catting around, looking outside. No, she's laying right beside me the whole time. So
Yeah, she's being a good
I'm
nurse
sorry I
cat.
got sick. I'm sorry I'm not there. I'm here in spirit, but I'll be in the chat the whole time. So sorry, my voice. My voice is at its best. This is the best it's been in the last 2 days. So
Yeah.
but my fever's a little better. It's still have a fever, but it's not as bad. But it was so good seeing so many of you at the show. I had a great time despite this happening, but the show was great. It was very busy. I wish I got to shop more. I got to shop zero. So all the stuff I'll get to see. I need to watch the live stream because I didn't see all those makers and I want to see it. So I watched a little bit of it, but I need to finish. I have all the time in the world. I'm sitting here by myself. I should watch your live stream.
It might also help you sleep.
I love a nap, but I've not been able to sleep well. So it's not great because I want to sleep. That's all I want to do is sleep. But I'm just sitting here just like, no, not
Going,
sleeping. Yeah, exactly. Just me going, So, anyway, that's all. I just wanted to say hi. I love you guys, and I'm on the mend. I'm just gonna slowly let my body recover. So, that's it. I just want to say hi.
Yeah. Good to see your face, Audrey Pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys go. I'll see you later. I'll be in the chat though.
Yep.
Bye.
There we go. So, yeah, that's, whoa, now my cat cam works. Weird. So yeah, Audrey is under the weather, but she is on the mend. Her fever is coming down a bit, which is nice. Super glad that she's, getting better. And also, I mean, selfishly, I'm glad that I didn't, or haven't anyway, so far, seem to have gotten the plague. So that's really good. I know, Ruth has said, like, we're always really careful. This was, for whatever reason, like the show that we just weren't as careful. I was masked pretty much, well, all day Friday, and like anytime I was around like a significant number of people on Saturday. Sunday I didn't really, just kind of didn't. And Audrey wasn't masking much because it was like really loud in that ballroom, I think, and just like the amount she has to talk across the table is just like screaming at people. She was just like, she just took the risk, and it turns out not great. But I guess sort of luckily, my tabletop game group was well, there was something a little selfish about it, but my tabletop game group decided to meet on Monday night, and I was like, hey, look, I just came back from a con with a bunch of people, and they're like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. And so I was gone, so like we drove home obviously together on Sunday, but honestly I didn't see Audrey much this weekend anyway, because like I'll see her, like we sleep in the same room obviously, but otherwise I don't see her a whole lot. We have dinner and then I like take a little bit of a nap and go socialize. But we drove home, of course, together on Sunday. And then Monday, I didn't really see her much. And then Tuesday, she was at work. And then she came home and wasn't feeling good. So I may have been kind of like, maybe I was just like gone at the right times to miss some like real serious exposure. But in any case, that or science or I don't know, some combination of all of it, I guess has so far kept me okay. So hopefully that will hold, because next week, this is we'll get to DC in here and stuff real soon, but next week I will be in Chicago if all goes well for the her throat is hurting. She's got fever stuff and that sort of thing. A little bit of a cough, but not like a huge cough, which is good. Yeah, her throat is hurting. But yeah, I don't think she would describe it as perhaps a razor blade throat, but yeah, no, I'm still fine as far as I can tell. As soon as she was like, I have a fever, I'm like, well, I'm gonna sleep in the other room and that sort of thing. So, so far so good. Our house has a split floor plan, so Audrey's like in the other half of the house with the animals and stuff, and we've got like the door mostly closed between the two, but like it's a little bit open so the animals can get in and out and that sort of thing. But it's been okay. So I've been kind of trying to take care of her the best I can. So had to go to your bag talk to see you. Went to all 3 days and barely saw you at all. That's the way that is. Yeah, physically okay, except for the old brain or whatever. Yeah, that's the way it is for me at DC. Is that if people catch me, it's kind of in passing a lot of times, or they come to the seminar or something like that. But DC is one of those shows where I am just kind of like, I feel like I'm kind of on the run a lot. It's a really hectic show. There's so many rooms. There's a lot of things to do, and like, it's just it's a lot. So. Yeah, but Chicago, I'm just like, I can steer back to where I was going. Chicago, I'll be at the Atlas Sidewalk Sale on Thursday and Friday this coming week, if all goes well and I stay healthy, which I am doing my best to do. So I'll be going out there Wednesday afternoon, evening, and like coming back Friday night. So then I start classes on Tuesday right after that. So I don't have a whole lot of time, but you can bet I will be masking up. Fortunately, the table that we have outside, or the table we have is outside. Let's see, here it is. There's like a whole map and everything. Atlas, I gotta say, is really on it with the planning for this thing. They do not mess around. They have been like planning this thing out and being like very proactive about letting people know what's going on, for months, really. So, it ought to be really good. Our table, Well, this is so much. So they have this stuff like inside the store. There are vendors and there will be brands and all kinds of things set up inside the store, which I gather is a pretty big store. I've never been there in here. And then outside on the sidewalk underneath the L, this is like the pylon that holds up the L. We will have what they call the Titans table with myself and Brad Dowdy and Hemingway Jones are going to be there. They'll be cycling us through over here. We are at table U, right here, right in between Esterbrook, Aurora, etc., and Tom's studio right next to us, which is interesting. I will be interested to talk to them. I don't know if it's Tom that's coming or not, but we'll see how it goes. So we'll see. But that's outside, which is nice, so I can like talk to people and all that jazz without having to worry as much about illnesses and whatnot. But that sort of thing. Yeah, it is pretty cool. So there will be a bunch of us there. There's all these tables outside. There's a bunch of tables inside. But I hear it's pretty crazy. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's good weather. We'll see how it goes. But what'd you miss? Oh, Audrey popped in. Becky, you missed her. That's all right. Let's see. Secret to a good relationship. What was this? Feel better. Had to go to the bag talk. That's right. I mentioned a few times in their ads that you'll be at the sidewalk sale. I totally will be. Totally will be. Oh, I don't know. What was that? Oh, let's see. Wes and I never had it at the same time. Both had it, but not got it when the other does. Oof, that sucks. But I kind of think it would be better to have it at the same time so you could like be together a little bit. But also, the fewer number of times I can get it, that'd be great. I've only had it once so far. And that was years ago, so it's okay. Did the Titans get eaten by their father? Yes, I believe so. Or at least, no, not Titans. I don't think. I think that was the regular old gods got eaten by their father or something, right? I don't know. Titans are a part of that mythology I am not that familiar with. But hopefully nobody will eat us. That would be bad. But there are a lot of really interesting vendors and stuff coming, so I think that's pretty cool. Pentel's going to be there. That's fun. Zebra, King Jim, Field Notes. Field Notes is a Chicago place, I believe. Toyo's going to be there. Cora Creek Crafts. I don't know who that is. It sounds cool. But all kinds of interesting people are going to be at this thing, so I'm looking forward to it. We will have a panel discussion. That'll be good. I'm going to do my best to do a walkthrough video of the sale. I don't know when yet. I actually need to look at the schedule and see when I'll even have time to do it. Let's see. I don't know, but I will post on the Discord and that sort of thing. I'll try to make it clear when I'm going to be able to do it, because I'm not really sure, but I'll fit it in sometime. I'd like to get a thing about that. Toya probably means Tasha. I mean, maybe, but usually Tasha means Tasha. Toya is usually the sailor folks from Atoya US, Don and whoever else is on the crew there now. I thought Rachel's not there anymore, so I don't really know the crew except for Don anymore. But it's probably Don if I had to guess. So yeah, it should be good. Cora Cree has some nice stuff. Expect to spend money there? Oh man, that's not what I needed to hear. Let's see. Now I gotta Google them, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's an image. CORCRE. There we go. Well, they have some stuff on Atlas anyway. Oh, Audrey, this is your thing. We actually have some of these around here. That's fun. Let's see what else I got here. Okay, cool. So we actually have a few of these things, it turns out. Got some stamp pads. There's some washi. Those are some pretty cool looking scissors there. Some stickers in a little tin. We got some calligraphy notepads. Yeah, they got fun little things. Oh, I love a sticker tape. I love that. Oh, this is a really good one too. Okay, yeah, I'll probably be spending some money there. Audrey, I gotta get a check bag. Tasha has a new pen roll of the Great Wave design. Oh, nice, cotton not silk. Interesting. That might bring the cost down a little bit. We got that. Yeah, we did get that thing. Oh, look at this Art Deco. Dang, that's good. Woo. Ooh, $10 washi tape. That's pretty spendy. How big is this washi tape? Is it big? Let's see, an inch and a little over an inch. That's a pretty big washi. 32 feet. Okay. All right, that's a good amount of washi tape. Yeah, that'll do, pig. Yeah, no, this is really good stuff. Really fun stuff. Yeah, we have one of those little things of whatnots. Okay, they got fun stuff. Dig it. I didn't recognize the brand, but I like it. Cool. So, some of your favorite stickers and stamps. Nice. Very nice. Muddling along, your Emmy has been acting up. Oof, sorry to hear that. That sucks. Need to buy a bag there and check a bag home, right? Well, I bought my tickets on Southwest before they got rid of the free bag checking, so I actually do have 2 check bags. That's a possibility, but I might just buy one here. Heck, if I need to, I'll buy another one there. Although I have been thinking I'm going to get a rickshaw bag, and they said that if I ordered one, they could soon enough they could bring it to me. So, I might just 2 backpack it on the way home. Did you get the All-Star Tactile Turn? I did see you get engraved Slumberland Studio on the clip. I haven't gotten it yet, but I was going to show that to folks, so we can do that. And then we'll spend some time here, and then we'll spend a bunch of time looking at stuff from DC. So, yeah, this is the new All-Star from Tactile Turn. This is their current seasonal, which is available now until... usually they have the ending date on here. I see starting on August 5th. I don't see an until. It's usually a couple of months, I think. So you should have some time. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, they don't have the end date on here. I'll have to ask them about that before I do a video. But it has been ordered. They will engrave all kinds of things on the clip. It's meant to look kind of like a baseball, so it's got this sort of worn tan leather situation, which is a cool color. It's got a good colorway for the clip and the cap and the bolt and all that jazz. And you can get pretty much whatever you want engraved there. So I have to fill in the art slot anyway. Oh, I've got an art slot for you anyway. Don't worry, we're not skipping that. Where are the Mont Blancs? Really into Mont Blancs, huh? Yeah. I don't have any in use right now. None. Did do art this week and last two. Oh, well, you'll have to show it next week. Oh, we probably won't have a live stream next week. I don't even know when my plane tickets are. We'll have to see. I don't know what next week's going to be like. We'll see how it goes. I'll figure it out. But yeah, these look cool. I do have one in the mix. I don't know how. I think it's going to take longer, probably. I like this kind of like worn thing they've got going on here. It's pretty sweet. The Brian Anderson item you posted earlier. I don't think I did. You want to repost it, you can. Yeah, it looks cool. So get your favorite baseball player, put your name on it, whatever. It's pretty fun. I got a baseball player from my youth that they're engraving on there. So one of your paintings is still in your bag. I have no idea how into it he is. Really, wait for the Twitches? Oh, really? 12. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's like 10 a.m. your time, I think. Let's see. Papier Plume still has their DC show ink, it looks like, in... here we go. It's this whole thing. I was trying to shorten the URL, and I can't. They have their DC show ink still in stock. This is really pretty. It's a really nice violet color with some really nice shimmer in there. Very pretty color. So that's $15. That's still available. And the stock room, the DC show ink for Franklin Christoph is all sold out. So those are gone. Sorry about that. Can't have that. I was going to show it, but it is gone. I saw Ian's pens there, which was fun. Crack of Dawn. I know. Look, am I up at 10? Maybe. Only sometimes, for sure. Is it readable? Absolutely readable. Yeah. No, it's a very, it's extremely readable color. This is, there it is. Blossoms on the Potomac. No, it's a very nice readable purple. Kind of a lilac, I would say. And then it has, like, you can see that sort of, I think that shimmer is a little bit multi-chrome. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm rarely there for Brad. Usually I'm like waking up and like sorting around and getting some house stuff done and feeding cats. Sometimes I'm there, but not super often. I like to sleep in as well. So yeah, no, totally readable. This was the DC show ink. It was a very nice one as well, but sorry, if you didn't get that one, you can't now. That one's all gone. But yeah, so I got those two. I have not swatched the orange ink from the show yet from Monteverde. I will eventually, but I haven't gotten to it yet. But yeah, I did get to see and play with the Monarch Evo from Ian Schoen of Schoen Designs. This is a bonkers pen. Absolutely crazy. Is it dark? I don't know that one. Sorry. Can't tell you. But it is, I mean, yeah, sorry, I don't know that one. I don't have it. This is a full titanium outside with this like integrated nib right here, this part of the section, which is pretty rad. The clip is absolutely bonkers on this cap. It's got an Ultim interior sleeve and piston and everything, I think, in there. You can see the Ultim through this little window right there. It's pretty great. They are expensive. They are like $1,100 to $1,300 currently. The more expensive ones have like guilloche engraving and stuff all on the barrel. He didn't post a picture of those. Actually, I wonder if I took a picture. Let me look through my pictures right quick. I'm not sure if I did. I think I did. I had some trouble taking pictures of it because, yeah, there's one. There's one right there. It's like crazy guilloche on there. Yeah. It is pretty amazing. I don't have one, obviously, but it is pretty awesome. I am a fan. The first picture of it, I had to go back and have them take another one because it made it look tiny. Really ridiculous. The macro setting took over on my phone, and it's like, let's make his thumb big. It is not that small. This is a perfectly cromulent size. He had a hammered one. Ooh, I didn't even see that one. This is more like it. It's a very normal sized pen, like perfectly fine, and not a miniature one as it appears in that first picture. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. I think you did an amazing job on those. I think it's great. So it is expensive, but it's also like it's top of the line, handmade, homemade, researched, created. I think you did an amazing job on that. Before we get off of the Atlas stuff, they do have a whole bunch of doorbusters on their site right now that are kind of crazy. Like this is a Platinum 3776 Bourgogne for $160, which is kind of like the price they used to be several years ago. So that's a pretty darn good price. That's down from 300. 300 is a lot for the standard line Platinums. Prices on those things have gotten kind of out of control. But lots of good doorbuster stuff on there. And I want to say that our discount codes actually work with that. Show you the you got it? Oh, snap. All right, that's awesome. Congrats. I'm glad that somebody awesome got that one. It's very cool. Very cool. No, yeah, I mean, they got like really good deals on stuff. $100 for the Y Studios if you like those. I know Brad Dowdy, the pen addict, loves these Y Studios. They're a little bit small for me, a little bit thin, but it's a nice pen. It's just a little bit narrow for me. I like a bigger pen, but all kinds of great prices on things there in the doorbusters. So check that out. And also, they just dropped a new exclusive ink with Robert Oster. I just finished filming and will have to be tonight editing a video for several of these inks. I don't have this one yet. It just came out. But this is Ashes to Atlas, which is their newest exclusive. And they say it's a gray, but it really looks like a swampy green to me in the pictures. It could be that it's gray in real life and just looks gray in pictures. That does happen sometimes. But it looks kind of like a murky green, but then red shimmer. They have a wall in the shop that is still has like soot from the Chicago fire. So that's kind of the inspiration here. So pretty neat, I think. I did a video for these three just now. Right there. This is Izzy Monster, Sidewalk Gum, and the newer of the three, Hollywood's Mullet. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. Wait, the camera did it automatically. Oh, the macro thing? Yeah, it'll do that automatically on the phone cameras. It just turns on macro automatically, which is weird. Usually it's fine, but in this case, it was like really magnifying my thumb. I don't have like a thumb the size of a tree trunk, so who knows? Let's see. We want to bet JC comes to club with one? I don't know. Let's see. DC show coverage is great as always and a great way to attend the show, even just in spirit. Okay, good. I'm glad. Somebody did make a comment on like good attempt or whatever. I'm like, yeah, beefy meeks. That's the beefy mitts setting. That's right. These hands. Yeah, it did have, I know, some issues with the video and to some extent the audio. The audio seemed a little bit lower than it should have been from what I was listening to, but it's a really loud show, and I think the microphone was trying to compensate. So, anyone had issues with the sidewalk gum? So here's the thing that we found with the Robert Oster ones, and that is like the first time we filled each of our pens, we did get a clog pretty quickly, but just a little like shim through the nib did clear it out, and we haven't had any problems with them since. So I think Robert Oster shimmers are a little bit on the troublesome side, unfortunately. But a little bit of shim really did help. I think, like, if I have to guess, I think what happened is that when I shook it up, like, all this shimmer that's in there, you can see there's a lot of shimmer in these. It must have just gotten sucked up through the feed and all that jazz. And so when I went to write with it, like, it would clog up immediately. But as soon as it got shimmed, I think that must break up the shimmer that's right there in that part of the feed. And I think that really helps. So yeah, give it a shim and see how that happens or how that goes. Or maybe just like shake it up slightly less. That also might help. But yeah, after the first clog, it was fine. It's really weird. All the pens I've put it in, like it'll do that. But yeah, they're often worth it, but it does give a little bit of a clog. So yeah, give it a little bit of a shim right through the nib slit and like, get some of that shimmer out of there. I think it'll probably be okay. But yeah, they've that's been the thing. Izzy Monster is really good. I think Izzy Monster is like the most subtle of them. I don't know which one's my favorite. Probably either Izzy Monster or the Sidewalk Gum. Although Vampire Pigeon is really fun too. That's an older one that I did a couple of years ago. But Vampire Pigeon is really fun too. For a shimmer with a fun background. So, but yeah, Sidewalk Gum is really interesting. Do I have it here? Oh, here we go. Let me show you what they look like when you write with them. There you go. So that's Izzy Monster. The shimmer is in there. With this one, the shimmer is pretty subtle, and often it just kind of makes it look like there's pink shading, but it's actually shimmer. You can see when I move it around, it's got some shimmer in it for sure, but it's a really nice purple color. And then there's Hollywood's Mullet, which is, as I say in the video a couple of times, it's a little bit... oh, actually, I don't know if I have any in my store. I'll have to check, but if I don't, I'll put some up there. But yeah, shims are a really good thing to have. This one is has like some gold shimmer in there. It's a little bit on the lighter side. It's like he's a brunette with highlights. So yeah, it's kind of like that. If you don't know, that's Brendan's nickname, Hollywood. It was given to him by a sales rep a long time ago. He hasn't been able to shake it. So, Vampire Pigeon's work just to have the excuse to say Vampire Pigeon. Yeah, facts. It is fun, but yeah, facts. And then Sidewalk Gum looks like this. It's kind of a grayish color with a bunch of pink shimmer. So kind of like think about like old gum that's been on the sidewalk for a long time, and it's kind of black on the top, but you see the little cracks with the pink looking through. Really an interesting ink, and probably my favorite in terms of like just the weirdness of it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. These are all really nice looking. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. Sidewalk sale discount code. So discount codes. Yeah, if you use my discount code, it will give you the same discount as the sidewalk sale one. So you can always just use Inkdependence. They match those to to whatever current sale is going on. So those are always matched, and I think that's really nice of them. I'm glad that they do that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, you can use Inkdependence. It will get you at least 10% and maybe more with whatever code happens to be going on. So pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, what else did I have on my list here? Sidewalk sale stuff, Audrey. Oh, hey, sign up for the Pelican Hubs if you haven't already. Pelican Hubs will be happening at the end of October, October 24th. It's pelicans-hubs.com. And you can sign up for that. Register for whatever your local-ish hub is. Ours is out in Hillsborough, which is really nice. They have it at the library. It's pretty cool. Pelican Hubs, if you're not familiar, are sort of kind of like just a pen get-together that's sponsored by Pelican. Oftentimes, they will send out the current ink of the year. I don't know if they're doing it at this time. It might be brutal if they did. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna. I mean, I don't know that I would want to be running a hub and have somebody send me 100 bottles of ink that I would then get crushed with our very fascist leaders' tariffs. So I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna have inks this year, but it'll be a good time to hang out anyway. Isn't valid for it? Okay, it might not be working on doorbusters. Those might be too might be too low already. But did any of the other codes work? Probably not. Probably you can't stack codes on those. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. However, fun fact, if you do put that on there, I want to say even though you don't get a discount, like I think I do actually still get some affiliate credit for it. So I don't know, throw it on there, see if it works. See if it's, see if that happens. I don't know. But yeah, there are some brands and things also that codes won't work on just because the brands have forbidden it. Like I don't think it works on TWSBI and stuff, but what other codes are there? There aren't really. I don't know. I think somebody said there might be like a sidewalk sale code, but I don't know if there actually is. I don't know if there actually is. There might not be. It might just be doorbusters. But let's see. Info. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might just be doorbusters. You can sometimes get discounts based upon your like your spending and that sort of thing. That'll give you some discounts every once in a while. Let's see. There's also cheap parking. They've worked out a deal for parking and a deal with the hotel if you're coming up soon enough. But yeah, you can use Atlas 225 at checkout for the parking place and get $14 parking for 12 hours. It's pretty good for Chicago, I think. But let's see, discounts. Event only discounts. No, I guess not. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think there is one. I think there is one. Word of Hub might not happen because it's too close to when the Toronto Pin Show Scriptus is happening. I don't know why they wouldn't do that anyway. I mean, you can have both, right? Why not? So go by email. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I don't know. See if that works. I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. I didn't check it, but I have had a lot of other things kind of going on right now, so I haven't been keeping as close track as that, of that as I might. Let's see. Was there anything else here I wanted to talk about? I don't think so. I think that's kind of it. Seminars and classes. Yeah, take some seminars and classes if you go to the Pelican Hub. It's good times. All right, let's talk about our haul a little bit. DC was, as always, like I said, a very hectic show. Friday, we got there actually Thursday night, and Thursdays are getting way better at the DC Pen Show. It's it used to be just like a couple of vintage people probably with like some pens and people like traders trading amongst themselves, and that is not what it's like anymore. If you get the weekend pass, and you're in the area, you might as well show up. They had the show in the Hub in the Show Hotel. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they did that with Dallas last year. Register for the Hillsborough Club, or Hillsborough Hub. Nice. We'll see you there. So that's pretty neat. Love your new 45. Worth the wait for sure, even though the steel nibs are great. Glad you went for the gold nib and the matching 25. Oh, cool, Denise. Glad you got that. That's fun. What was I saying? Got lost in. I gotta stop reading chat. Show up on Thursday, because there were a lot of vendors out there, including a couple of vendors who could only come out for Thursday because they had other things that were taking their week up. So that was pretty cool. But we bought a pen actually immediately because we were talking to Mark from Rickshaw. He's the guy. He is the guy behind Rickshaw, and he was like, "Oh, hey, have you seen these?" And he and Cheryl were like, "Go see this." So this is from a company called Ark Layer. Which I did not pull up a link for. ARCLAYER. Let's see. Ark Layer Studio, which does 3D printed. Rick from Rickshaw. But he does a lot of 3D printing for pens, and like this whole pen is 3D printed, and there are lots of different kinds. There are pen holders. There's all manner of things, and it is really pretty great. This is a really well done pen. So far, I've really been enjoying it. We got the teal body here and the purple cap and finial. And I was really surprised that the cap is 3D printed. Pins remind me of Additive. Yeah, if Additive was really good, that same kind of thing. He does have this DNA design, but it is actually a big improvement over the Additive ones. Not just in materials. I think the materials are way, way better. They were in the fourth ballroom. These were in the main. So really, the main ballroom is the only one on Thursdays. It's really open, but they were in the fourth ballroom, the pool room downstairs. And this is really good. This is a DNA double helix. They also had one that was like a really tight spiral, and they had one that was in like an hourglass with these two like sort of like air channels on the side. So one of the things that Yosh, who is the guy behind Ark Layer, was thinking about was how air and other liquids, because there's liquid, will react in a pen, and like how they'll like travel. And that's really important because a pen is a controlled leak. One of the things with the old Additive pens is, one, the material stained as soon as you looked at it, which was always a problem for them. And the other is that oftentimes you get the ink like stuck up here because it just didn't have, like, the air transfer wasn't as good. This one, you can see the little ladders in between the DNAs are actually ink channels. So you can see as the there's the bubble. You get a better bubble going this way. You see as it goes up, you can see it's like you're not having any problem going up and down. It's like easy to swap between these things for the air and the liquid. It's really pretty good. The hourglass one has little air channels on the side so that it doesn't ever get stuck up at the top or stuck in one half or some weird thing. So pretty neat. Yeah, it came all the way from India as an individual maker. He was not charging enough for these, in my opinion. They were like $89 for this one. He has one that that Evan got. That's got a hole in the middle, like it's built around like a hole in the middle. It has like a chain and a charm through it, which is really cool. So pretty neat. What are the nib options? They are Yovo number 6 nibs, so whatever you want, really. Yeah. This was just a broad, so pretty cool. Pins are not toys. Do what now? Whatever. I'm gonna play with it. I don't care. But yeah, this is really good. I think it's pretty great. This is he knew Jerry of Additive Pens. He's like, well, to be fair, that was 8 years ago he was making those, and materials and stuff has really come a long way. And yeah, that's true. But also, I think it's just a little bit better thought out. You know, sort of like an Elvad, and there's less ink than a proper eyedropper. You know, it holds more ink than I thought it would. It just kind of kept going. I'm not sure exactly how much it holds, but like a fair amount. Yeah, those are in what is it, rupees? He's from India, so that's going to be in rupees. Yeah. So like, I don't know, 80 to $100 or something like that. It's not bad. Got one of the DNA ones in green with a black cap, right? It's great. Cylindrical container is a hoot. Oh yeah, it's really fun. I've got it around here too. But yeah, it's in rupees. I'm sure there are going to be tariffs coming from India now. Fortunately, he was coming over before some of that, but I don't know. Who knows? But this is quite good. Quite good. I like it. I have the DC Pen Show ink in here. I was really enjoying it. In fact, that's it right there. DC After Show. Wrote that with it. So it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, good detail. I dig it. I think it's really, really nice. Let me grab the case for it. Where is that? Ah, here it is. So this is the case. This is also 3D printed, and it's like a screw thread. So you put the pen down in there, and you just put the top on it, and it like closes itself. Or you can just go like that and make it open. It's really fun. Like the purple swirl don't have extra $100 like it. Mike with the purple pen, stop the trains. Hey, look, that's the way it goes. I told you, I'm on board with purple these days. I made a purple ink. If you posted a pen about a new 3D printed pen, I think it's called the Spiral. I don't know that one. I haven't seen his video, but yeah, I like it. Is it shipping minimum? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we got the last of the purple and teal. He said the teal was a color I don't think he had any more of to print with, so that might be kind of limited, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. 250? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it does hold less than a lot of other eyedroppers just because it has, you know, there's plastic as part of the barrel. But speaking of Elvads, I did get another one of those. This is my second Elvad from Skogsy. It's slightly smaller than the first one. I got this on Friday. Friday, I had a couple of missions. One is, it's this pen. Oh, interesting. Cool. Yeah, I definitely haven't had time to do that yet. But I was saying, I had a couple of missions on Friday. One was figure out how the heck I'm going to video that show because it's massive. The other is I wanted to get to Skogsy and get another Elvad before he sold out. And he did sell out really quickly. I think there was one that survived the weekend. It was like kind of pink. I guess people didn't want a pink one. I don't know. It looked cool to me. Not as cool as this, but it looked really cool. So this one is kind of like a brownish, orangish, speckledy ebonite. And this is the other one that I was really torn between on when I got the first one back in Baltimore. This is kind of kind of an olivey green with that same speckledy ebonite. Absolutely very cool. It's a slightly smaller version than this one. This one's quite large. It's a little bit swampy. It's more olivey than swampy, though, I would say. There was another one that was a little bit bigger than this one, but it had a black section instead of the matching ebonite, and I really wanted the matching ebonite. So I grabbed this one. The thing that this does that my other one doesn't is that it posts. Being handmade, sometimes they're a little bit different between pens. So this one doesn't post, and that's okay, because it's a bigger one anyway, but this is quite good. Yeah, which color should I get next? I don't know. I haven't decided what color to put in here yet either. I haven't inked it up yet, but it has been a little bit more of a hectic week than I was thinking. Yeah, it posts really well. Usually the Elvads don't post, but this one has a little much more of a taper to the barrel, so it posts pretty well. It doesn't really need to, like it's completely usable without posting, but you can. Will I? I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but maybe. You've heard that I like swamps? Yo, I love a swamp. You know I like a swamp. So, yeah, my second Elvad from Skogsy. Purple? Okay, if I see a cool purple one, that's a possibility. Yeah, I don't know what all kinds of things he's done, actually, as far as other colors. Skogsy pens. Let's see. See if he has any on here. There's the full one. Let's see. Yeah, there's a full one of that color I have there. King of Pen nib conversion. Does he have the Elvads on here? Pocket pens, Elvads. Oh, this is a bright orange. I could go for a bright orange, I suppose. On my watch band? Yeah, I know, right? He doesn't really have very many up here, probably because they're sold out, unfortunately. But he does a lot of cool colors. There's a lot of cool colors. So pretty neat. But I don't know, maybe I get a full orange. Who knows? We'll see what he has next time. Kobe 69 is very good. That could go in here. That'd be really nice in there. That's true. That would be a good one to do. For sure. Good job, Audrey. Look at you popping in here with some good ideas. So I grabbed that. So that was the first pen I got this weekend. Then Audrey got a pen that kind of was this weekend, but also it was something that she had hunted down. So our friend Katie Classman has done 2 Retro 51 designs in the past, and we picked up both of those. This one's from this year, the sunflower one, and this is the one from the year before. Stopped clock, get out of here. Just bought a Surfite. Oh, that's fun. That would be pretty cool. Surfite is like 4-die made of surfboards. So this is the newer, I guess the older one that we had, and then the sunflowers. But apparently she had another one that was before these, and we didn't even know about it. And then Audrey tracked it down, and it's this one right here, which is very pretty and also very hard to find. Apparently Katie was looking for one for Audrey, and she couldn't find one. So we just kind of got lucky, and a friend of ours had one available. So we picked this one up. So this was Audrey's first find of the show there. Pretty nice there. Yeah, this is a really good trio. We really like Katie and her work and all that. So we got lots of flowers and that sort of thing. I really think these are great. They're Retro 51s, which means they're going to write just fine. They're going to work for a long time. And I really like the pattern she does. I think they're really nice. Really cool. Let me get an Elvad as if you do a commissioned order with Zach. Oh. Is that because you're picky about them, or because they're just kind of hard to get your hands on if you can't get to a show? It is rose gold. Yeah, rose gold on this one. It's also got kind of like a matte finish to it. You can sort of kind of see it in the light, the reflection from the light there. It's got that kind of bumpy feel to the lacquer. I really like that on these. Hey, Dad's here. Yeah, I really like the feel of this one. These ones that have this matte feel, kind of like the pizza box one did that the Goldspot did a while ago. Had the same kind of feel. I like that. So they don't do a lot of versions of rose gold. Yeah, that is one that, like, it's an option, but anytime you add these add the colors to the knocks or the clips or anything, it adds to the price. So I think a lot of people just don't do it because it really can really help bump the price up. And these are all like kind of on the expensive side anyway because of all the different colors and such going on in them. Every color is more cost, and numbering is a cost, and getting custom finials is a cost. Like, that's why they get it to be like, 60 or 80 or $100 sometimes. So fortunately, we didn't have to overpay for this one, which is great. But how do you get your hands on one? Yeah, no, it's true. You can find them on, if you follow him on Instagram, he posts them there fairly often. That's a place you can find them sometimes. So that's a possibility. Let's see, what else did I get for pins? I got a couple other things. This is one I actually got before the show. I got this one from Atlas before I went because I knew what I wanted done with it. The DC Pin Show is one that our friend Gina Salarino of Custom Nib Studio goes to, and they do one of my favorite grinds, which is the perspective grind. And so I got this with a zoom nib on it. These are on a big sale over at Atlas. The standard size one of these is like, I don't know, $150 or something. I forget. It's like a big sale. So I went ahead and got this one with a zoom nib, and they carved it down to a perspective grind for me. So I like that a lot more. Perspective grinds give you, let's see, I have anything on here I can't show? No, that's all fine. It's just some scratch paper, but you get like very, very broad strokes on lower angles, and then if you go in right with the tip at a higher angle, you get a much finer stroke. So that's you get kind of like a needle point if you go high enough up here, and more paintbrushy as you go down toward the bottom. So really fun grind. I like it a lot more than the zoom, even though they like ostensibly do the same kind of thing. I like this better. So got this pen just to bring to them. You need to have something with a lot of tipping and the right kind of tipping to do that. So pretty great. This heat sometimes, I mean, maybe. Is it hot out there in Colorado, Ruth? I don't know. Let's see what it is where my dad is here. Let's see. Dad is here we go. 78. Now he's doing good. He's doing good out there. High of 82 though. That's hot for New Hampshire. Here we've had pretty great weather. It's actually the same temperature here as it is in New Hampshire. How about that? But yeah, Gina's amazing. I like hanging out with them a whole lot. I got to hang out with them some this weekend, so that was cool. Let's see, what else did I get for pens? Oh, I did this one. I've got one I'm kind of like not showing just yet. I will show you in a little bit. I went ahead and got one of these Leuchtturm Drehgriffels. Drehgriffel. Drehgriffels. Pushing the triple digits. Woof. Yikes. Bad times. That's not great. I mean, there's not really humidity, which I guess helps, but woof. That's bonkers. That boils water up there, right? Isn't that how that works? These came from a build your own pen thing that they had going on. Actually, let's see, we'll do it this way. They had a build your own pen station there where they had all the here too. They're no altitude. Oof, gross. Yeah, we finally got some cool weather, but it has been raining like crazy for the last few days, so it's a little bit of a trade off. But have a number of fires going on. Ugh, gross. Well, take some of our rain. We wouldn't miss it, I don't think. They had to build your own thing. So they had like all the parts, and you could just like grab the parts and tell them what you want, and they'd put them together. Although they just screw together, they're not like it's not hard to do, but they wanted to do it. So I went ahead and did that. Mark Backus, the nib grinder, who's a friend of ours, was doing it, and he made himself like an orange and kind of red looking one. I was like, yeah, that is cool, actually. So I got to play with them. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll grab one of these. And it was slightly cheaper to build your own than it was just to buy a pre-built one. So I say that Dustin got his ticket for SF. Oh, Dustin's going. That's fun. 88 tomorrow for the... Oh, look, Dad, I hear that's still 12 degrees cooler than hot, though. So you should be fine, right? Fine. You got your new eyeballs going. Should be great. It's going to be steamy out there, so yeah. Be careful. 100 in Austin? Yeah, 100 in Austin's not crazy. It is hot, though. Yeah, I like the colors for this, too. I was going to make an orange, and I was going to make one kind of like his, actually. But I found this kind of like retro soft green color and this like sort of yellowy orange. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. So like the Retro 51 Tornadoes, you twist the back to bring out the point of these. It has like a, I don't know, it's kind of a brassy tip here. But yeah, this is quite nice. I like it. I always kind of thought this would be too small or something, but I'm liking it so far. I think it's real neat, and it'll go in planners and that kind of stuff really well. So I got myself a little Drehgriffel. I asked them how to say it because with all this script, this is a D up here at the front, believe it or not. I think the German script D is just very different from the American one, but they had this and the Steelform booth were together, and the Leuchtturm booth, and they were all peopled by non-Germans, which was weird. You'd think it would be all Germans, but it wasn't. I want to say they might have been Japanese, although I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, English is perfect. But they were like, oh, it's German. And they tried a couple of times, like, it's German. They didn't think about English speakers. So I had a good laugh about that. But Drehgriffel, so you say Gesundheit after that. But yeah, this is pretty nice. I mean, it's just a little ballpoint. It's not going to blow off anybody's doors probably, but it writes really nice. It looks fun. I think it'll be a good thing for the channel and to, show off and play with and that kind of thing. So went ahead and grabbed one of those. And then my big purchase for the weekend kind of was that I got one of those pens from Gina and Ian. I had been kind of stewing on it. I'm like, there are not that many of these. And as soon as I started holding it, I was like, this is actually super good. So this is the Shishiko from Custom Nib Studio and Shown Design, which means it was like kind of the brainchild of two of my favorite people, not just in the pen world, but just like good friends of mine. And I really liked the way that he did this thing. It feels really... I don't know why exactly, but it feels really good. Like it got an extra tumbling pass or something to soften out all of these engravings. And it's also really neat that they are all unique, because the way that Ian developed the program for the machining is that they are all unique. So all of the little X's, which are like the stitches in Shishiko Mending from Japan, are all a little bit different. You can see they're all a little bit different here on the pen. They're placed differently. They're tilted differently. The axes will be slightly different sizes for each of them. It's really nice. The material is black ultim, so it's that awesome like high performance thermoplastic that I like a lot of. So it's got a great feel. It's going to be, I mean, it's durable forever. You can autoclave this thing if you need to. Actually, if you Laura, if you could grab the one off of Custom Nib Studio, they'll have a link to this particular pen. But yeah, I went ahead and grabbed one of these. I just it feels really nice. It feels real good. It's just great, you know? Plus, it's a project from a couple of really good friends of mine, which I like a lot. I went ahead and put one of my nibs in there with a fancy Japanese grind on it. I didn't have any grinds from Gina that I could throw on there. I don't think I have any of theirs in on regular number 6 nibs. So this is just a Naginata Toge that has my logo on there. So it's kind of like I'm hanging out with them. Oh, Greg got one of these too. Greg, you did some great shopping this weekend, or last weekend. So, and your sweaters? Wait, what? It's a very important one. A cold wave coming through, I see. So, Amy had a low-grade fever nonstop. Oh, Audrey, yeah, for sure. Yep, for months, like 7 months or something, I had that for sure. Yours makes it hard to regulate your temperature. Yep, for sure. Second morning shopping. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's Take My Money Now pen. It turns out it was. Thank you, Laura. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it was. I mean, look, they're not inexpensive. This was $300. But you know what? Thanks for the support, all my patrons. I do kind of hoard Patreon money for big expenditures on things that I really like for the channel and like for myself and stuff like that. So I really appreciate all y'all's support. It helps me do stuff like this. So yeah, pretty great. It's also a little bit longer than the regular Shown Design ones. So this is one of his normal ones you can get on the site. This is the spiral design. It's got like this rifle pattern on it. And the Shishiko's a little bit longer. Ian also got sick after the show, so I haven't wanted to bother him. I'm curious why it's like a, I don't know, millimeter or two longer. It's kind of interesting. Didn't buy him a car. That's true. I did not get him a car. Don't think I wasn't tempted, but the price tag for that did make me go like, maybe not though. Maybe I won't. Oh, the one you got is amazing, and the price tag wasn't absurd on that one. I did see people throwing down like $1,900 in cash for some of those pens. Like, you. Yeah, Audrey had it for like 7-9 months, a year. It was a long time. Our bird is back. Our bird is back. Yes, I totally forgot about that. Let me show you a picture. I completely forgot about that. Thanks for the reminder. So we had last year. Was it last year? Was in the spring? I don't think it was that long ago. But we had a mourning dove that decided that it needed to nest in our in a pot that's hanging on our porch. And this is it's back. There's a different pot that I put there. This one has a plant in it, but yep, it decided to put a bird. I decided to put a nest there. Annoying, because like now I don't want to bother it and water the plant. I need to cut that plant back a little bit. It's not the best time, but I think with the plant in there, it's not as freaked out, and it doesn't fly at your face every time you come out of the front door, because it's right by our front door, just hanging out there. So, I love the Macari you got in DC. Yeah, it's really cool. You and Greg, I think, got matching ones, except yours is the ballpoint, right? Yeah, it might be the same bird. I don't know. I don't know if they come back to their nesting spots. They might. Yeah, same bird, maybe. Let's see, what else did I see at DC? Oh, I saw my buddy Drew Brown. Drew and Farney's had a table there. Funny story, he wasn't there on... yeah, he knows well protected. I think that's possibly true as well. Yeah, it's a mourning dove. Yep. Yeah, Drew was there with Farney's. He didn't actually know he was supposed to be there on Friday, so he was only there on Saturday and Sunday. And we're like, Drew. So, because Farney's has been closed. They are moving their store, and they've had no end of problems getting their new store up and running. So he is a really good guy. I'm glad he was able to come to the show and have a table, and hopefully next year we'll see him there on Friday as well. Maybe even Thursday. Who knows? This one is a picture I took of a pen at Jonathan Brooks' table, and I might just have to have him make this material so I can have somebody make a pen for it. I don't know if Jonathan would be up to doing a run. I just asked Jonathan. What am I doing? I should just ask Jonathan. I was going to have Mayfair maybe do one, but maybe I just ask Jonathan, hey, can you do a run of pens? Because this pen is gorgeous. He said it's his favorite material, and he keeps trying to shop it around to other pen makers and stuff. And and he says nobody will buy it to make pens out of because it's so hard to photograph. So like this is a material that looks even better than this in person. I think this is a pretty good picture of it, but it's just such an interesting material that when you take pictures of it, sometimes it just looks black, and other times I don't know what it's called. Honestly, I should have asked him, but I wouldn't have remembered. At DC, I would have forgotten immediately, but I'll have to ask him. That's why I took pictures, because I'm like, look at this. Fortunately, somebody bought that pen before the end of the show. There's another picture of it. Fortunately, somebody bought that, so I didn't have to buy it at the end of the show, but I was gonna. Like, if it had still been there. He also does it, I saw it in a matte finish. Actually, it might be this one back here. And it looks amazing in matte as well, but it's absolutely gorgeous. That's pretty rad. What else have I seen there? Oh, Sugar Turtle Studios. Tom, his dad, is starting. Yeah, I don't know what the blank is called. I didn't ask. I didn't even think about asking. But you can. Yeah, Drew got his Grail pen at the show. It's an absolutely absurd pen. Sugar Turtle Tom's dad, Danger, J Danger Designs. I think his middle name might actually be Danger. Was making all kinds of journals. I tried to get Brad Dowdy to buy this one. I don't think he actually did. He might have. I don't think he did. But he was like doing little paintings and stuff on them, which is really fun. They're leather journal covers. What else did I see at the show? Oh, Hello Tello Studios did a bunch of them in these like vintage colors, which is Tom's dad gave us a sticker card. Oh, did he? I don't think I got it. Sticker card? It wasn't this one, was it? I know, it's Toby, right? Should be with your stickers? Oh, I'll probably find it later then. Red said he wasn't feeling Travelers. Oh, I see. Yeah. So he made a bunch of these like really cool retro designs, and I was very tempted. These are in the no, it's red. Okay. These are in a higher price point because they're well, they take a lot of work, but also here's the finials. These are all done. These are like hand placed tiny canes that he makes into like little tiny beads. And those are put into acrylic and all that. I mean, these are pretty cool. And these will benefit the Trevor project, which I really like. Also, John Tello of Hello Tello is not going to be any pen shows for the rest of the year because they're having a kid. So it'll be their first kid. So he'll be busy for a while. I brought a bunch of bags to the show because I was doing a seminar. I was just like, that's some of the bags I had just all spread out. If y'all came to that seminar, hey, thanks very much. People said they had a good time, which is great. Yep, J Danger Designs. Kind of love that. It's pretty awesome. So, yeah, I mean, John's going to be a great dad, I'm sure. He's a good dude. I like him a lot. Very talented, but Dustin, savage. But yeah, these were good. I was talking about smaller bags. It was scheduled for an hour, and I probably talked for like 45 minutes, and then people stayed afterwards, which was pretty cool. Is there anything else I need to show here? I have. I'll show this before I put my phone away. Not DC related, but this is plant dependence related. I have these giant Asian lilies that I got, and these are really blooming hard this year, and they've actually gotten some good height on them. So this is one of them that got weirdly split or something, and so it has, I don't know what happened. It might be just a mutant, but it's got a zillion little blooms on it. Little. These aren't little. These are massive. Here's that is like. By the way, I'm holding this at my face height. So that one is like 6 feet. That one is got to be over 7 feet tall. They get up to 9 feet tall eventually when they're fully mature. They started out as one bulb, and so it's multiplied, and it's gotten bigger every year, and it's pretty great. Also smells real nice. It has been raining pretty hard, and so you can see there's actually some back there that all the blossoms have been beaten off of, but it's holding tight. Pretty wild, right? Yeah, no, there aren't that many. No, I got this just at the plant place. We have a really good plant place called Plant Delights that's near-ish. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, Dad was you're raffing off a camper, huh? Dude, that's a nice looking camper. Ooh, Audrey's parents would like that. It doesn't have probably a bathroom in it, but a nice camper. That's a good camper, Audrey, that my dad's fire department is raffling off. So, yeah, pretty. Oh, it has a toilet. That's cool. Nice. Yeah. It's a fun looking camper. Audrey camper. So, anyway, there's some pictures and stuff. What else do we get? What else do we get? What else do we get? That's pens. I have one more pen. It's actually in a pen case, though, so we'll find it when we're looking for those things. This is also a print that he did for his little Firefly pens. This is John Tello again, right there. Just a little print. He's like, I could have done stickers, but I thought it'd be fun. So he did this. Ruth, you're listed in the white pages. Look at you. Yeah, that's really fun. And also some little sushi style stickers, like his end caps. All right, I also have a pile of stuff here. We might go long. I don't know. Audrey's not here to cut me off, so I got this awesome tote bag from Sakura Dragon. She was this is, I think, maybe like her second pen show or something. She had a really nice setup because they do anime conventions and stuff. But it was this guy that really spoke to me. I had to get a stamp like this. And I was talking to her on Sunday. She's like, "Here, I brought too many tote bags. Please take one." I'm like, "Okay." So I have this awesome feed me dinosaur with a bow tie. It's fun. So there's that one. Then I have this bag here. This is from NFP Designs. Audrey has no appetite, so we'll have pizza, but we can do it a little bit later. But this is from NFP Designs. I was talking to them, and I didn't catch the guy's name, and I'm blanking on it right now. But there's a younger dude and his dad who mostly do NFP Designs. They were a company that started out as furniture makers, I believe, and so they do like really high-end wood stuff. And it turns out that he is going to go to PhD grad school in Florida, I want to say. Do bow ties next? Yeah, okay. I do that, Samar. Also, what's up, Samar? Good to see you, man. I do that. I've got a zillion bow ties. So, possibly. Hey, Joe, you need to run. Thanks very much for hanging out, Laura. Always good to see you. Thank you very much. Y'all wave goodbye to our one of our lovely mods. She's taken off. Start recovering soon. She is kind of on the upswing, but we really appreciate it. But he was like, "Yeah, can I talk to you about philosophy in grad school?" So I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." So we talked a little bit about that, and I told him to hit me up on Instagram or email or something. He knows how to get a hold of me. So it's really fun that somebody's going to be going into philosophy. I like that. It's not my style of philosophy. It's not the stuff exactly that I do, but it could be fun. Oh, the wigs. Oh, man, the wigs are pretty fun. So they caught me at the end of the show and they're like, "Hey, did you see anything on the table you liked?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've got my eye on a couple of things." The thing I wanted most, they actually sold out of. I know I have a picture of it because I put it on Instagram. Oh, wait. I had an Instagram tab. And it was really cool. Let me find it here. I didn't buy it. They sold all of them. But it's this. Look at this pen tray. It's 4 pen trays that all are like, they have like these brass fittings and they go around this big brass pole and they all like rotate individually, which is, oh yeah, Dad, Audrey brought COVID home from the pen show. So she is recuperating in the other half of the house there. Yeah, so don't forget, COVID is still out there, folks. If you're going to the San Francisco show, I hear that San Francisco is having its maybe biggest spike ever, according to their wastewater data. So be careful out there. Mask up. Don't take risks. It will ruin a couple of weeks for you. It sucks. It's a pole dancing pin tray. Yeah. I was really tempted to get one. They're a little bit on the expensive side because, I mean, look at this thing. But, I mean, it's like yay tall. And it would save a lot of space, actually, because you can just, like, swing out the ones that you want, which is really neat. I was gonna. They only had 3 of them, and they sold them all. So it's okay. I'll be fine without it. But they did give me this one. They also have, like, a clipboard that I was really thinking I should get, but I didn't do it. I wanted to go to San Fran. It's not working out with work. Yeah, it's the way it goes sometimes. I mean, you can't hit all of them, Sim. But this is the one that they gave me. Has this beautiful green liner in here that comes out. They put holes in the bottom so you can poke the liner out easily. But, like, look at this. This is really nice. They did some, like, nice joinery there on the edges. Actually smells really good, too. Yeah, long code is the thing that freaks people out. I think that's getting less prevalent, but like, it's not good if you do get it. It knocked me out for months. Dustin's officially going to San Francisco. Well, you'll have to give Audrey a hug and a high five. I guess the good thing about Audrey getting COVID now is that she will be like really well protected for San Francisco. So she ought to be as protected as one can be there. But assuming she's can upright and mobile. yeah, this is very nice. And then it has this like really nice liner in here. It is, as you can see there, like some kind of like, I don't know, MDF or something maybe. I'm not actually sure what that's made of. It smells, I mean, it smells like wood, but it's like burnished on the edge. Can I get you? So I can't really see. I think it's probably, I don't know, I have to ask. It actually looks like a legit wood grain there. I'll have to ask what they make that out of. It's got like this extra padding and stuff. Yeah, it's very nice. It's not as soft as some other things like the one I have from Stationery Stack. Like it's not like velvety exactly. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit rougher than that, but not the kind of rougher that's gonna harm pens of any kind. Yeah, let me grab their thing here from Instagram. They are out of India. But they do sell to some places here in the U.S., like Smrooty Pens, who I actually have an affiliate code for. Whoop, nope, that's not it. That's the affiliate link. That's not great. Where's the Smrooty? Let's go there. SMRUTIPNs. .com. There we go. They do have pens by Zek there now too, but Smrooty Pens has them. I don't know if they actually have them on their shop or not. They probably do. Maybe it's under accessories. They would be kind of a bear to ship is the only thing about them. So they might only take them to shows, but let's see if they have them here. Also, it depends on what they had left after the show, which might not have been much. Pen cases? Yeah, what do we got? Ah, yeah, there we go. So they have a bunch of other things. I was actually looking at one of these as well. These are really nice. This is the bigger one. I was looking at a smaller one, which is less expensive. But this is like, I mean, it's gorgeous. These hinges are awesome in here. These little like, I don't know what you call it. This little thing that like supports the hinge and like keeps the box from closing either way. It's really nice. The lacquer on this thing is like, I mean, it's like nice furniture. It's really pretty darn impressive. But these trays are really cool. These have little magnets in the back so that when you get kind of close to the back, it goes thunk, and like they're rare earth magnets or something. So the drawers won't just like fall open. It's pretty nice. This is a lot like my Toyota design one, but it's like, it's different in enough ways. I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll scare people with your long COVID story. Yeah, it sucks. You don't want to get it. It's not great. Talked to Audrey all day 3, so you feel like combo guilty and lucky you didn't come home. Yeah, well, I mean, she probably wasn't. Yeah, nice hinges, right? Like, I mean, this might be a silly thing to be like, kind of talking about, I guess, but this is really good. Like, it gives you a little bit of resistance when you're opening it, and it like keeps it kind of where you want. It's really nice. I don't know how to tell you other than like, this is a very well made pen box. So those are really cool. And you can get a discount if you use my my code. Although I guess they don't have this one anymore, but they have some others. So yeah, NFP Designs, check them out. But this is really nice. I obviously haven't started using it yet, but I will. And it's big enough for some pretty large pens. I don't think I have anything that's going to be too long for it. There's like a 823, which is a fairly longish pen. What do I have this longer? Benu Euphoria, no problem. These are kind of long. There's I don't have any of the super long Benus here with me, but I mean this is a long thing. Tom Studio. These are oh, a 50. That's a good idea. Sure, I have a 50 here. Yeah, there we go. Model 50, no problem. You got like a good an inch to spare. Yeah, it'll be fine. You're not gonna. I don't know if there are really any pens that are longer. Like that's a 6-inch ruler. And there's plenty of room at the end. So yeah, big pen tray, sturdy, looks nice. They have a lot of different colors for these, and they're all interchangeable, which is cool. I got this dark green because I think it'll look good on camera. Like it'll help with the contrast to the pens for like photography. So that's why I went for that. Oh, an Emperor would for sure fit on there. I mean, yeah, even an Emperor would fit. I don't have one of those, but it would fit. The one thing that I said. That I told them that I would probably change, or like that I would add when I got home, is that it doesn't have any feet on the bottom, and so like all my stuff here is wood, and so I'm gonna put little silicone feet Or maybe like I've got some foam rubber. I have little like foam rubber squares on the corners just to keep it from sliding at all. But I'd like to see that. I think would be a good thing to add. Just some little feets. Yeah, feet. Felt. I might do felt. I might do little silicones. I got little silicone feets. Felt would probably be pretty good. Yeah, I haven't really decided. Should I decide if you're calling the Evo cap due to a flaw they just discovered, they'll replace the cap free of charge. Of course they will. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so, I mean, here's the thing about Ian, is you can always buy with confidence from Shown Design. Ian is fanatical about making sure that everything is perfect. So, the FC teaser? What FC teaser? What are you talking about here? Throw a link in the... Oh, you might not be able to throw a link in the chat. I don't know if you can or not. But Ian always stands behind his stuff, and if there's ever a problem, absolutely that will be found and fixed. That's just kind of... That's how Ian is. So, Mr. Who Makes a Tray? NFP Designs. If you scroll up a little bit, there's a link. That's NFP. These folks at nfpdesign.com. .com. Oh, I could have done this. That would have been smart. Where's the? Oh, I could have done that. Oh, blue. Oh man, I could have done this. Well, I know what I'm going to do eventually. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's in Turkish lira, by the way. This isn't a $3,100 thing. This is 3,100 Turkish lira. It's $80 or something. You stay home with just the wiener dogs? Yeah, for sure. So, I'm not going to be able to fit that back in there right now. We'll do it later. So that's one pin thing I got. I also got stuff from Galen Leather. You blew it! Yeah, they didn't have that at the show, so I didn't even think about it. That's amazing. That is kind of what I do with one of the Franklin Christoph pin cases, though. So, I don't know. Maybe I should have thought of it, but I didn't. The orange and blue is hot, right? Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to ask him about if I can just get some of those. Because you can buy the pen trays themselves separately, and they're not very expensive, which is pretty cool. Galen Leather loaded me up with some things. Let me get all of it out here. These. That's probably about it. Yeah. That's probably it. All right. Galen Leather, of course, Yusuf and his brother. Shoot, what's his brother's name? He's stuck on purple? Yeah, that'd be good. Dark blue and orange. This gray and orange actually is a thing I probably would have gone for as well. Pink, green, blue. I don't see a purple. They probably have it somewhere else. Pin maker, maker scissors, pens. Yeah, absolutely. 40 Turkish lira to the buck. Cool. So, yeah, the other thing about those pens, by the way, the Evo that Ian made, is that if you get one of those and you want to have, like, give it a thorough cleaning, or it just needs, like, a little bit of touch-up, or it needs, like, you know, a good pen spot, you just send it back to him, and he'll, like, take care of it for you and send it back. Like, Ian is, I mean, when I say he's one of my favorite people, I'm not just blowing smoke. We've been friends for years, and he is a stellar human. So, no worries about buying a thing from Ian ever, essentially. All right, here are some things that they hooked me up with. So they have these are gave to me later. They have an exclusive color for North America now, and it's this beautiful thing. I think it's called Havana Brown, I want to say. But it's an extremely like dark brown. It's a very rich looking color. You can see it's already getting some like scrapes and stuff. I mean, look, leather is going to get that. You get like this distress marks and all this sort of thing. And that just means you're using your stuff. This is like before it even really gets used. It's like looking pretty cool. I don't. The answer is he doesn't have time for all that, but he makes time for it because, like, he was. He was telling me that like his crew is off this week. It's a 3-person shop, so it's not a very big crew. But he gave them the week off for their vacations, and he's been sick, but so he's been like going to the shop anyway. Like Ian, take care of yourself, my guy. We need you around. But so they gave me a couple of things in this nice dark brown. There's another look at it. But yeah, really nice stuff. This is one of their portfolios. It's got this big chunky zipper on here, and this is their thick one. This is new. They kind of a walnut. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably darker than a walnut. Like it's very dark. And as you can see there, it's a really dark brown. It's actually a little bit. It's maybe darker in person without these big studio lights on. But yeah, it's a nice dark brown. It feels really rich. It smells really good too. But it holds all kinds of journals and that sort of thing. So you can put in one that's got the it flips over the top. You can put it in this way, or if you have a book style one, you can slide it in this way. It's A5 sized either way, and they made it thick so that it's like, people's planners and stuff are getting thicker all the time, and so people that want to like do journals, and then the journal ends up being this thick. The thinner one, which I have, actually, one sec. Depends how long to leave it staying on for. I think, yeah, probably. I mean, you would know. Here's one. This is their original one from, I don't actually even know. This is natural undyed. I mean, this is the color of, the color of a the color of a leather after it's been handled and used for a couple of years. This is the original one. You can see it's much thinner. Like, this won't hold like a big Hobonichi with like a lot of stuff in it, because they get thicker as you use them. But I use this like with a pad of paper and then some other stuff over here. But they made this much thicker version for this year. It's pretty crazy. So there's plenty of room. No, there aren't new boosters out yet. Hopefully we get one. If the orange fascists idiot moron that he put in charge of things doesn't scuttle all vaccines, but who knows? I don't know. We'll see. He fired everybody on the vaccine crew, so who knows? But this will hold all kinds of things. This is. I asked him what he uses this for. He's like, actually, I just take it out of here. I don't. He's like, I don't use it, but a lot of people use it for, like, some people even put their keys and stuff on it, or charms, or all kinds of things. Yeah, maybe I come to Canada. I gotta get a passport first. Ugh. But this has like pen slots down here if you have like long pens. You can also put charging cords and stuff go in here really well, or power bricks will fit in here. This is for pens and actually comes out, so you can put your pens in there and then take them out and put them on the desk or something if you want to. Or if you're just not carrying pens, you can just leave this at home and leave yourself extra room. And of course, it's got like pockets and little slip card things and all kinds of stuff in here. So pretty cool. Yeah, I know. He's like, oh, mRNA vaccines aren't good. And the medical community is like, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. We're scientists. You're an idiot. Don't appoint a guy with brainworms and an anti-vax agenda to run the DHS. That should be an easy thing to say. Scriptus at the end of October. That'd be kind of fun. When would I not take pens? Well, I might. I don't know. I wouldn't. I keep it in there. I keep it in there, but it'll hold pretty thick pens actually, and actually it'll be way better now that it's thicker, because before, like, you'd have to put in like kind of skinny pens, because heck, I mean, this Elvad is a pretty thick pen, but like that is, like that. Attach a pen cleaning cloth. Yeah, that's a thing you could totally do. Yeah. So yeah, this is the undyed naturally leather one. It's like, been used, and this is brand new, fresh in that one. So there's that, and then he also gave me one of these. I have a couple of these. I've got one with a zipper that goes around it, and I've got a larger 12-pen version of this. This is the 6-pen. Oh, there's my other pen. I thought it was in here. And this is a hard case, which is real nice. I love the hard case, and I love the magnet closure thing. Like, this protects a pen, man. And you can pull. Oh, yeah, a little pull tab. You can pull out the whole slot of them if you just want to take them all out, instead of like trying to fish your one pen out. But this will hold lots of different sizes of pens. Let's see if it holds a 50. I can't remember if it does or not. It might be too short. Maybe. I don't know. This is going to be a tight one. Nope, not quite a 50. Not going to put an emperor in there, probably. Know the name of it? I think... I don't know, actually. Let me check. I know Van Ness went home with all these. Let me check Van Ness, see if they've got those up on their site yet. Lisa didn't know. Oh, yeah, here's the first thing on their page. Lisa didn't know that they were going to be taking all this home, and so she's like, I have 12 boxes of Galen or something I have to take home. Let's see. Nope, go back. Uh-oh. Do I have to wait? Fine, I'll type it in. Galen. Speaking of personal linen pin show, I might be coming home with them. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see. It is... Let's see if I can sort by new or something. Price high to low. Box those. It's a 12 pen. I don't think they... Ah, here we go. Yeah, it's the wide expansifolio. That's it. That's the crazy horse, but same folio, I think. Yeah, that's the wider one. Yeah. Yeah, it was good to see Lisa Van Ness at a show. We hadn't seen her at a show in a while. She's been having a rough time. A lot of family stuff going on, a lot of health things going on. But yeah, she was there. I did end up on Sunday teaching an impromptu Fountain Pen 101 class. It was great. It was really cool. I want to do that at other shows. I think it'll be fun. So I got one of those because 6 pens is about what I usually carry, and this will carry most things for me. And this I got from Smrooty Pens. This is a little Benu Briolette. This is a new Briolette. I think they have re-released these recently. And this one, yeah, there we go. That wasn't quite screwed down. This one actually has a converter. I didn't know these had a converter, but it's pretty cool. You did one on Friday? Nice. Nice. I hope it went well. Yeah, I had a lot of help from Lisa at Olive Octopus. She was very, very valuable as a helper there. So that was really fun. Olive Octopus spent most of her weekend down in the Van Ness Pen Lounge, like teaching people about pens and stuff. She was great. Due to flight delays. Yeah, oh yeah, probably was one of Joe's or Brad's, huh? So yeah, this is a nice little pen. I haven't had a chance to ink it up, obviously, yet, but it's got a little number 5 Schmidt nib in there. You don't see those all that often, but I like the red and blue. I think it's really pretty cool. So we'll see how that goes. Does this post? Let's see. No, it doesn't really post. Benu's on vacation? Yeah, Benu's on vacation this month. So if you order directly from Benu, you're not going to get them. Yeah, it's a number 5 nib, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of storms in the DC area, and so flights to DC were grounded over most of the country. And so a lot of people got stranded for like a day or so. I don't think Joe got there until late in the day on Saturday, right? Like, it took him a long time to get there. So yeah, I got some cool stuff from Galen. Got a nice pen there from Smrooty Pens. This is, I haven't taken this out yet. This is a really nice little pen stand. I'm not going to rip it open. See, this has little feet on it. These are the kind of feet I'll probably put on that box. But this is a nice little 4 pen stand with like this beautiful curve on there. Really pretty cool. Walden Woodworkers is in Istanbul. It's one of theirs. Brielle, that's one of your favorite Benus. Okay, cool. Nice. I do know that you like those. Yeah, a lot of Europe is on vacation this month. Yeah. Choosing the Notebook Systems class with Brad. Oh, that's cool. Oh, weren't there like a bunch of y'all helping out with that thing? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Saturday I was teaching bag seminar and they were all doing that. So yeah, this will hold 4 pens. This will probably go to work with me or something. I think this will probably go to work with me. This is a really nice little pen stand. It's really cool. I don't usually have a ton of pens at work, so this will totally work for me out there. Really fun. So yeah, they gave me one of those as well. And then they said, oh, wait, we have this other thing. Like they were just like remembering things they had that I probably hadn't seen. They have these things, which are some brass tools for like geometry and such. So this is one that does curves and does angles. It has a little protractor. No, it's not a protractor. What do you call this? What do you call this thing? This arc thing. It's got a fancy name. If you want to, I don't know, hook somebody right there. It's not a gut hook or something. It's pretty gnarly. Yeah, it's a nice work desk accessory, right? Yeah. It's a protractor. I thought a protractor. Oh, a compass. That's a protractor. The compass is the thing that makes the circles. Yes, good. Thanks. Appreciate it, Sim. I got to hang out with Sim at this show. That was really fun. Audrey could use it for arting. Also, maybe I can sometimes too. This is another one that has like the little ruler on the sides there, and it's got some angles for this kind of stuff. French curves. Oh, interesting. Oh, is that what this is? Ah, thanks. I figured maybe Greg would also know what that's called. I know Greg has got this kind of stuff. Dude, I didn't even get to see Maker's Cabinet stuff. Ugh. Didn't even get to see it. It was yeah, it never worked out. I was sad about that. I got to see their really cool iris circle drawing thing that I absolutely do not need. But I didn't actually I never got to talk to that dude. So when I was going through the show on Friday, as I said, like I spent Friday morning like trying to figure out how to do the show and like getting to know new vendors and telling them about the live streams so they wouldn't be shocked and that kind of thing, and making sure like who wanted to talk and who didn't. They weren't there, so they just weren't there. Their stuff was there, so I got to play with it a little bit, but they weren't. And then on Friday, when I was doing the live stream walkthrough, they were just mobbed by people. And then Saturday, when I went back, I think they were again just absolutely mobbed, and I would not have been able to get in there. And then on on Sunday they packed up and they were gone early, so I never got to see them. Way overpriced for art stuff, and their pencil sharpener is worthless. Well, they had like a pen. They had a fountain pen that looked pretty cool. I was a little tempted by their fountain pen, and it wasn't terribly expensive. It was like $130 or something like that. The pencil sharpener looked like, I was watching people use it at the show, and it looked pretty neat. It was wildly expensive, though. It's like essentially a planer. Here's how to justify the circle drawing thing. If you draw 1,000 circles, less than 50 cents per circle. That's true. Yeah, less than 50 cents a circle. It would be, it's awful. Oh, the pen is awful. Oh, that sucks. Well, I guess I didn't miss out on much then. But, I don't know. I don't know, I might have gotten a Blackwing or two. They got the cedar Blackwings. That was pretty cool. Oh, the sharpener? Really? It looked like it was working when they were doing it, but it essentially looks like a planer, and it costs like $150, and it's this big. It's a wild accessory. The only thing that I was really tempted by was the fountain pen, because it was not that expensive, and the iris thing, which I absolutely don't need, but it was fun. It's cool looking. I'm not going to buy one, but it's really cool. But I'm not going to buy one because that would be a silly thing to do, and I'm not gonna. Yeah, their things are cool, but very silly. Too much for a pencil sharpener. I mean, of that kind. Hard to beat the masterpiece for a pencil sharpener. What's the masterpiece? Now I got to Google this. The Coom? This whole thing? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. I mean, I've got a couple. My favorite one though is this one. It's another kind of Coom. It's the Tagal. I really like this one a lot because you can set the point length here to a bunch of different lengths, and it contains the shavings. You can just take them out here. I really like this. Is my favorite one. I have a couple. I also really like this one. Another Coom. Coom makes really good sharpeners. I ain't lying. I mean, they're very good. Where is it? I've got a couple more, but this one's my favorite. Tagal! Plus, you get to yell Tagal, which is really fun. Hey, thanks for that sub there. Appreciate it. Yeah, Coom makes really good stuff. I've got like Mitsubishi, and I've got some like desk sharpeners up there as well, but the little handheld ones, Tagal is my favorite. It lets you do everything from like writing pencils up to like drawing pencils and long and short leads and kind of everything. M&R makes a couple of nice ones too. Oh, Pollux and Castor. Yeah, I've seen those. I don't have one, but I have seen those. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, talking about Smoochie pens. Another thing that Aquila has started selling are these are tea mixes. Smoochie pens, tea mixes. I got, she gave me all three of them. She credits them with her continued health and well-being after having some really weird health problems over the last couple of years. Last year, I guess. But she says, like, these have really helped her, which is, I mean, great. I'm not like a tea is medicine sort of person most of the time, but like, you know, look, tea is good, and if it's not going to hurt you and it might make you feel better, that's cool. So she gave me these mixes. I haven't had a chance to get into them yet, but I'm gonna. Maybe I make one today. But it's kind of a breakfast one and a night one, and it's kind of like a nice like herbal. So yeah, pretty cool. This is tulsi, oolong, rosemary, some other stuff, lemon balm. This is chamomile. That's pretty nice. Got a little nettle leaf, and oh, this is a straight up. Herbal right here. No tea in here at all to speak of. But tea for Audrey, she won't drink it. No way will Audrey drink tea. She's not. Well, I don't know. If it's herbal in a certain way, she might like it. But she's not a tea fan. If it was a hot drink, she's probably out. What else did I get? Anything in this thing? Let's see. The bin show going no more blue ink. You got 4 bottles of green. Hey, it's not blue. Yeah, I like black teas a lot, oolongs and stuff. Yeah, Aquila is really nice. I like Aquila a lot. She's cool. This is the little stamp I got. Yeah, Audrey likes she's like a lemon, blueberry. I've made her some herbal teas that she's okay with, but no, Audrey doesn't like. Well, she doesn't really like hot drinks. Like, I think I saw her drink like a legit like cocoa, like hot chocolate drink one time. She does like a strong coffee when she's overseas, but no, she doesn't really do hot drinks. I mean, how could I not get this stamp? It's super good. But yeah, I like teas of all kinds. I mean, like white, green. I like white tea better than green, but you know, whatever. It's all very good. No, she doesn't do iced tea either. I do iced tea. I will drink iced tea year round. That's my jam. But no, she doesn't like iced tea either. That's not her thing. I don't know. Look, I've been working on her for almost 20 years now, but no. Boba or matcha? She would absolutely not do matcha. Absolutely not. And probably not boba, although I don't like boba. This has boba, like he's drinking a boba tea, but I don't want... The pearls skeeve me right out. Hard pass. I don't like that at all. Oh, I forgot. I got these little tiny scissors. I needed scissors for my bag talk on Saturday because I was doing a little giveaway, door prize wise. The Rickshaw Bags was so kind. They, I think either I told them the wrong date or they just like had the wrong date in mind, but they didn't bring bags for me to give away, and so they went and got some from stuff they had shipped to Dromgools to give me to give away in my thing, which is really great. Sweet tea? Nah, no sweet tea. Unsweet all the way. Unsweet. Yeah, I don't like sweet tea. Not for me. I'm just like I'm a black tea or unsweet iced tea dude. But you know, it's fine. Sweet tea is a whole thing. But look at these little scissors. These are pretty great. These are from Japan, and they are little Twiggies from Plus. They're really nice little scissors. Super good. Is the texture? Yeah. The texture is real gross. I don't want slimy little poppy balls in my food. It's not. No, it's absolutely not for me. I'm grossed out thinking about it. Yeah. Drinking a snack at the same time? Hard pass. Hard pass. Then Audrey got this weird little guy from Danger. What else do I have here? Some of those. No, these are not. She got that from Danger. Yeah, no, I think it's kind of gross. Yeah, I don't like it. It's not for me. But, you know, it's fine. The Mexican restaurant up here knows what sweet tea is. Only one restaurant up there can afford the massive loss in sugar that they have to throw in. Audrey didn't know what sweet tea was until she was working. Yeah, tapioca is gross. There is no situation in which I want tapioca. Sweet milk tea. Yeah, I don't think I want that. I don't like my teas sweet, and I don't like them with milk. So it's kind of like it's all the wrong things put in one glass for me. I don't know. I don't think I want it. I don't want it. What about fruit? Love fruit. I like a fruit tea. That's fine. But yeah, I don't like milk or sweet stuff that much. It's like they got my preference for drinks exactly wrong. It's fine. I'm glad people like it, and people really do love it. So that's awesome. You'll take the boba. Yeah, I'll eat all your pizza. You can have all my boba. It's perfect. Works out great. The rest of the stuff I got is ink. I got a lot of ink, y'all. Have you guys learned food? Personally, grow up with it? Yeah, no, I think you probably have to grow up with it. It's absolutely the wrong thing for me. I ended up with a lot of ink, it turns out. I got these two from Anderillium Inks because it's the end of the Ichthyoforms series. I like milky tea, it gets you more calcium. Yeah, I've got a little bit of lactose intolerance, so like I don't put milk in my tea or my coffee, and it makes me less farty, but it's fine. I got the salmon and the swordfish. You were right there, Greg. You were right there when I did it. Yeah, I got these two because they were the only two of that series I didn't have yet. And I really like Anderillium's inks. These are all handmade in Tampa, Florida by a guy who knows a lot of stuff about making ink. And they're all very good. So I grabbed those two. And then I got the Pen Show ink, courtesy of our good friend Denise here, I think. This is DC Super Show Foxy, which I think is an orange. Although I know it's an orange. I haven't had a chance to swatch it yet. And it's a shimmer. This is the first shimmer that they've done. So that's pretty cool. They said they're going to do some more shimmers. They're doing them in-house, he said. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but that's what Kenny said at Yafa. So there's the DC Show ink was orange. Of course, I had to grab that one. But Denise got it for us, so that's awesome. Yeah, it does look pretty. It looks like it's going to be a nice color. What else do I have here? I think the rest of these... Yeah, the rest of these I got from Van Ness. What else do I have? Is that it? That might be it. We might be at the end. I think I've covered it. It wasn't like I got a lot of stuff, but it wasn't like, oh no, I have one more thing after this. Like I said, I ended up teaching a sort of impromptu fountain pen basics class, and what's in the ink is shimmer, Dad. Let's see, do I have any on my desk still? Yeah, here we go. Oh, in the art corner, yeah. This is the kind of stuff you use. This is Pearl-X pigmented powder right here. So it's just... Oh, you went outside with Scraggles? Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm sure she liked that. I'll take her for a WALK here in a little while. But this is what you use. It's like an extremely fine pigmented shimmer or shimmer pigment bits. So Yeah, we'll do an art corner. But anyway, so I ended up teaching this fountain pen basics class, and Olive Octopus Lisa had said, "Hey, we might need one taught tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah, I mean that's fine. Usually Sunday is the day I go around and talk to vendors and all that stuff. I have seen I saw the pictures of the new 580. I'll buy it. It's not out yet. Mica, yeah, it's probably Mica. And there's a lot of different like stuff mixed in with it. I guess I don't really know how that works, but yeah, Mica-ish stuff. It's super super fine. Like wear a respirator and gloves, kind of fine, and do it in a place without a breeze because it'll be everywhere forever. Don't breathe it in unless you want silicosis, I think. She did not want to go out with you. Scraggles, bad girl. Oh, she knows the word. She knows a few words for it, but if you spell it, it's okay mostly still. She hasn't learned to spell. Sometimes I'll say the word, like the letters a little different, like W-A-L-K or something. So I ended up teaching that class. It went super well, but she was like, I'll give you ink. I'm like, cool, I'll take inks. And so Lisa Van Ness told me that morning. And so I was like, well, all right, cool. What kind of inks? And she's like, look, I got to take home a bunch of Galen stuff. So like everything. I'm like, I mean, don't say that because I'll take a whole rack. Don't mess with me. I'll take a rack of inks. So I got this one, which is from the Automata Pia series. These, I don't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up again for the translation. But these all have names in Japanese for onomatopoeias, and they have really interesting onomatopoeias. Here we've got like bam and biff and stuff like that. This one, like they have ones called foo, which is like the sound of soft things bumping into each other. This one, whatever the words are for it, is the sound of falling to sleep softly. Oh yeah, uto. That's right. It's the sound of falling asleep. This is like this nice lavender color. It looks really cool. I was like, what's this one? She's like, take it. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Don't take me. Yeah, I'll take a rack of inks. Don't mess with me. I'll do it. I'll get them all out of your hands. And then I grabbed this Dominant Industry, which it turns out is kind of, I think, a blackish one. It's called Polar Star. Let me look it up again because I've kind of forgotten. Polar Star here. Oh, is this a shimmer? I don't think so. I think this is regular. Yeah, this is kind of a blackish, brownish, gray, pink multi-chrome situation. Ought to be interesting. She didn't have a swatch of it. She's like, I don't know, take it. I'm like, okay. I took that one. And then I took one of these. She's like, oh, do you have any of these Teranishi guitar ones? I'm like, yeah, I love those. Those are really good. But I have most of them, but I didn't have this one. So I got Salon de Violet, Salon de Violet, which is a really nice looking purpley color, I think. So that ought to be cool. These are made by the same people, I think, that make the Tasha inks. Deep gray, cool. Oh, it's a deep gray. I thought it was gonna be it's got to have some violet in it too, right? Ink. Here we go. Oh, it's a new company. I don't know. Chroma Stationery. Interesting. These are kind of hard to find in the U.S. Oh, it's a deep purple. Yeah, deep purpley gray. Well, I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be a deep purple. Yeah. Oh, the deep gray. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, it is a newer one. It's from the Painter series for sure. But yeah, this one is like a really dark purple. So that looks like it's gonna be cool. Like that. And then she's like, do you have any Ink Institute? I'm like, I only have like the gourmet pins one. She's like, take them. So I grabbed 3 of those. I got a lot of ink from Van Ness. But these are 3 Ink Institute inks. This is a little company out of Taiwan here. Let's see, water, dye, thickener, 30 mils. Oh, they're on the top. Oh, it was your first one. I am shocked. It's my newest one. I'm catching up. Yeah, the dark purples are good. This is Xiaogang Gangshan, Seabull's Lily, and Mexican Hens. I hear this one might be very pale, but it looks like it could be cool, so we'll see how that goes. And then this is like an orangey reddish. No, I didn't get to ask. Oh, I'm almost certain I have that one. I think Aziza gave me all of those at Chicago, I think it was. Oh yeah, she gave me a little pack of all of them, so I think I have all of hers. But yeah, those are the only ones I have. I don't have anything in the standard line. But they also have a cat line that's like cat at noon, cat at dusk, cat at whatever, and those were all gone. Lisa was trying to find those for me. She's like, you absolutely need cat ones. I'm like, I agree, but they were all sold out, so I didn't get those. I like to take inks and pens and stuff at the end of the show if people are going to give them to me because I don't want to take something off the shelf that they can just buy. I will, Samar. I will. Yeah, you can ship them sometime when you come down to the States for us, instead of trying to ship them from Canada, which will cost an arm and a leg. There's those. I got this. Almost forgot about this because I put it off to the side. This is from Good Made Better. It's a little bit incomplete because he forgot to put the pads on this one. But this is a book weight. This is a portable book weight. I have the desk version, which is like a pound of copper here. It's monogrammed with an M right there. It's got this little stand that you can use to put your book on to tilt it. And then this curvy bit with the rubber thing here, you set it on the book. If you're, I don't know, cooking something from a recipe book or need anything from Japan, Mike Light's over there now. Don't tempt me with a good time. If he goes to a store called Marzen, it's like a department store thing. They have inks, and I'll take any of them. They'll only let you like buy one of each, but I would buy one of each. Marzen, Maruzen. But if he happens to go, you can't. They don't sell them outside the country or outside the store. You can't buy them online. Marzen. Yeah, so this one is the one I've had on my desk for a long time. But he also makes this little portable version, which has this nice leather strap with these big old honkin' screws in it. And then it has 2 brass weights on this one. He also does copper and that sort of thing. But like, look at these screws in here. So this is probably more like a ½ pound or 2/3 or something. It's almost as much as the other. But then it's going to have rubber pads on here. He's just going to send me 2 and I'll put them on there. But you put on your book and it'll hold your book open when you're on the go, or if you just want to have an orange one instead of that one or whatever. So I've kind of been waiting for him to have another orange one. I was like, fine, I will have that. He did end up giving it to me. I do get a lot of stuff from him, but he's like, yeah, you give us a lot of support. And so he wouldn't take money for it, essentially, which, that's very nice of him. I really like his stuff. So I always talk about Good Made Better. Like, they make this thing that I use literally constantly at my desk. It's always in use, just to hold your pen and make it into a desk pen so you can write some stuff and put your pen back and keep going. But he makes all of this in his little shop in South Dakota. And he bought like what used to be, I think, an old gas station. And he says people in town aren't quite sure what to make of what he does for a living. He does a lot of woodworking and stuff. So a lot of times you're like, oh yeah, I'm a woodworker or whatever. But he doesn't necessarily tell them about pens because he's like, they would not know. They stop by because it's got one of those like big roll up doors in the front because it's a old gas station in a tiny town. And so people just walk by and like, what you doing in there? And come in and talk to him about stuff. But also they kind of walk by perplexed looking, he says. But it's the kind of place that is small enough that everybody in town is in the fire department. like everybody is a member of the volunteer fire department because it's that small a town. So, all right, one last thing. Oh, two last things, kind of. These I got from this place called Roses Without Thorns. Yeah, that's the place. Marzen. Yeah, Marzen is like this. It's like it's a Japanese department store, but yeah, leave YouTube. That's fine. But they have like kind of everything, including like lots of. I don't know. Just, look at that rice cooker, Audrey. I think we need this, right? Now that's what we're talking about. Rice cooker for days. But yeah, you can't buy their inks and stuff online. They just don't sell them. And then if you go to the store, they'll let you buy one of them. Like, they're very strange about that. But their inks come in these like nice vase bottles, and they're all awesome. Roses Without Thorns has these little bookmarks in addition to the awesome pop-up cards they do. Let me grab a link for them. Of course, I'm only getting Rose sites. I don't know their actual site. There are cards on there. There we go. rosewithoutthorns.net. They have the most awesome pop-up cards that I can't imagine they're any better than the ones he makes. This is a pretty simple one, actually, and it's like the Queen Elizabeth Tower with Big Ben. I mean, are they from Canada? I think they're from Canada. Yeah, they're from Canada. But I mean, like, look at this Christmas tree one. It's bonkers. I mean, totally wild. Folds down absolutely flat. Totally strange. Cats on a couch. I mean, wild. But this is the guy. This is the guy who does it. But I mean, he makes these amazing cards. But also these really fun little bookmarks. So these are a magnetic bookmark, and they have a front and a back. Look at the little butts. So I got this one because it's much like our little scraggly dog, right there. They're magnetic, so you like put them around the page that you're bookmarking. And this one is a little sloth on a branch. This one I obviously had to get. Obviously, it was a little sloth butt. This is who does the art. Right there. Maycraft Tribe. She was there when I bought it. So I got to meet her. She was very nice. And then I got this little beaver. I was going to get it. We had a few on our list. There's one that's like a raccoon next to a garbage can. It's like a little trash panda situation, but that was sold out. They were all gone, so I couldn't grab that. But I did get this beaver. How good is that beaver? Super fun. So I couldn't resist those. So I grabbed those as well. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Those are the only things. Well, and stickers and stuff that I haven't... Where are my stickers? Ah, this is a little case that I have here. Oh, I got a bunch of Ink Pony stuff from Olive Octopus. She like, there's some stickers in here and little cards and stuff she made, and then like ink ponies for people to like color and paint and stuff. She made them on like really good paper so you can paint on them. There's like stained glass style ones that she did, and really yeah, Good Beaver's hard to beat. So she gave us a bunch of those. So I don't know, maybe I try to color one in or paint it or something with fountain pen ink or something. Let's see, I think there are stickers in here as well. Maverick Customs was there. This guy's a knife maker. Have a knife's day. Really expensive knives. I didn't get any of those. Got kind of a weird vibe off that dude at the end. There's J Danger. Yeah, there we go. J Danger Designs, which is fun. I haven't. No, I hadn't had any of those yet. I haven't. While Lisa lives fairly close, it's still not like that close, and so I hadn't gotten any yet. No. Thanks a latte. You're the best. So just handing these out. I forget who it was. They just like handed this to me with this little coffee bean paper clip. It's pretty great. Is that a knock? Oh yeah, it's a knock. Knockco. I've had this for ages. I don't even remember when exactly I got this. But yeah, it's one of the Knockco ones. Oh no, I lost my... Well, there goes my page marker for this. There we go. So we have here, I got the Fountain Pen Jedi stickers. Those are fun. I got a couple varieties of those. And then Mighty is the hand that knows when to use the pen and when to use the sword, and then also in Klingon. Or, Sith? No, what is this? You're here. What language is this? I forget. Marzan Marinucci, main stores in Tokyo. Are you left there on the others? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. No big deal. It's fine. It's fine. I have some friends that go to Japan and stuff will also mule me that stuff, and I'm pretty good, but I appreciate it. I got this from Elves of the Wood. This is, I don't have their names at the top of my head, but she and her dad were there, and her husband, he does, Arabesh, thank you. He does leather work, and she does woodwork, and her husband does some... Or she and her dad did the woodwork, and her husband did the leather work, I think. Anyway, wood and leather stuff at their table. They were delightful. I liked them a lot. That was their first pen show. Big pen show to be a first one. And then Red Branch Crafts. They were really nice as well. So, yeah, I met a lot of people. I have a picture somewhere that I took with our good friend Julia, and I just can't find it. Fortunately, we have the one of Audrey and Julia, but I don't have mine. It's too bad. It's become a tradition. She brought a little Polaroid camera. We took a picture. But got to see Julia and Jack. Julia and Jack, if you're watching, it's great to see you. Always good to see you again. We'll see them in Philadelphia. That will be good times. We're looking forward to that already. So we had look, it was a hectic show, and Audrey did get the plague, but otherwise, it was good. So I got to meet a lot of new people, tried a lot of new things. It was really cool. I came home with some wonderful things that we're gonna, never give up. So yeah, if you can get to a pin show, do. I encourage you to mask up so you don't grab the plague, because it's still out there and it still sucks. But Audrey's time was coming. It's the first time she's ever gotten it. So. All right. Oh, I got this. Oh, I also got this. Somebody handed this to me in the lobby. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? This is from Linda Park. She's like, I made and painted in a bunch of these little gecko pins for people. She was giving them out in the lobby. Really fun. Really fun. So that's got to be it. Yeah. 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 Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I did the review for these, and I'll be putting that review up either tomorrow or Sunday. And I have a bottle of these to give away, so be sure to when those videos drop, go and check them out. Sign up on the Google form, and maybe win yourself a bottle of ink because they gave me some to give away. So I got those. All right. Was there anything else? Surely there was nothing else. You had a gecko when you were a kid? I mean, we've had them around, but oh, drawings. Oh yeah, art time. Hey, I'll lean over this way. So Audrey is out for Audrey's Art Corner this week, but I did maybe a dumb thing and put a share QR code again. Oh yeah, hey, if you want to, do you have to be there to win, or is it like they got to come and pick it up? What's the situation, Dad? I don't want to show it too much, just in case it was one of those like got to be there to win things. If you're in and around New Hampshire, hey, sign up for the raffle, benefiting the probably the fire department, I'm guessing. That right there. Yeah. Love free ink almost as much as a good shout out. Yeah, you love a good shout out. It's the last of the year. What is? Oh, next show is Scriptus. Oh, Dad might deliver? Well, nice. I mean, look, Dad might deliver you a camper. You might get to meet my dad. He looks just like his picture. Actually, it's a pretty solid picture. All right, a little art time. So the first one I did was for, actually, both for Twitch, during my Twitch streams, which are Tuesday and Thursday from noon to 2. You want to no, not right now. You can't do it now. Whole other system. I have a redemption on there that you can put on. I should have done it for like bits or something and not just points, but whatever. It's like just draw something. And Dustin, it's been up there for weeks and y'all didn't even notice, but Dustin used it this week. And then so did Becky. So I drew a thing for Dustin, and then I sent it to him. So I've already sent that. I did take a picture of it though. So I have a picture of this drawing I did. See if you can guess what it is. Oh wait, Art Corner. See if you can guess what that is. Don't say anything. Don't. If you were there, don't say. If you weren't there, guess what it is. The cat redemptions? Yeah. Well, we didn't have really any cats coming in here on Thursday because they were busy taking care of Audrey, but put in the chat, what do you think that is? A pineapple holding a koala. Ruth, you got it in one. Yeah, it's a pineapple holding a koala. I was like, yeah, all right, that's crazy. Why not? So I did. Pineapple holding a koala. Koala kid and a pineapple parent. Sure, could be parents. Look, I don't know how genetics works. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I had to bring up like koala references. But why? I don't know. That's what he said he wanted. I don't know why. All right, so actually, I think this might be the better of the two. So gird yourself for what's coming next. Yeah, why not is the right answer from Dustin the Banana Duck Wilson. Becky, who is my lovely mod over there. Holy cannoli! Wait, what is this? What? Blue. That is blue. Wow. Thank you so much. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Just want to thank you for always doing those live shots of this show. It's super cool. You are very welcome, and that is entirely unnecessary, but holy crap. Thank you very much for, wow. Hey, can that little dog that is almost certainly right by Scraggles, can she like maybe have a crust or a pepperoni or something? Because, whew. Wow, thank you. That's amazing. You and Ruth are entirely too generous today. I mean, that's, wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Don't give myself enough credit for being able to draw. I'm not a good artist. This next one is rough. And I feel bad because this little dog is super adorable, and I don't think I've done it justice, but I hope that maybe Una will get a good laugh out of it. Becky said, I like to have a dog sitting next to their doghouse and being proud of it. I'm like, well, if it's going to be a dog, it's going to be Una. So love that little rocket creature. I mean, it's pretty okay. Let me go find a picture of Una right quick. I'm sure that's okay. Let's see. She put it in Pets Not Pens, probably. Yeah. All right. So this is Una. Where baby koalas come from? Well, the pineapples. Yeah. Very generous. Super generous. Let me know if we can give them some crusts. But this is Una. Show ears, yeah. Una is a smallish dog. She is smaller than Scraggles, I think, and she is about 85% ears. Um, she's mostly ears. I probably should use this picture. It would have been a little bit easier maybe to draw, but okay. So y'all bask in the goodness of Una here because I'm about to show you what I drew. This is what I drew. She can hear us talking about her. She heard us yesterday talking about her today. That's the ears. So here's this is Una. Wait, actually, I do have a. Yeah, I can bring it in. This is Una at Una's house, being proud of her house. Una, Becky said you could have a treat. She's getting cable. She absolutely is. I think she's got satellite internet. So I don't know. I tried to nail the ears. The snoot, I had so much trouble with the snoot. So no, the nose. Oh, man, I feel like the nose was better before I messed with it some more. She's getting chicken. Good, a whole chicken. That's a run just straight off the rotisserie. That's what she gets. I think Scarlett's a medium-sized dog, and then you see her on the stream and she's smaller. Yeah, no, she is small. She's got long legs, so everybody thinks she's small. But yeah, this is Una. So I'll be sending this to Becky. It'll be going in a package for you soon. Maybe just a. I think I sent you all the things I needed to send you probably, but it'll be going in an envelope anyway soon. I have lots of stamps I need to use up. So support your postal service. Buy a stamp. They always know at my post office that I'm going to ask them if they have cool stamps, and they're kind of ready for me. So, poor Snoot. Look, one of these days I'll get better at snoots and I'll do it again. But yeah, so I do have. I drew two things this week. Two drawings. It's 200% more drawings than usual. So she hears the future. Yeah. Yep. So she hears my squirrel. I got up this morning and looked outside, and there was a squirrel hanging upside down from my bird feeder, like by his back feet, just like eating a sunflower seed. Yeah. Post office doesn't carry fun stamps any longer. You have to order from the online store. Fair enough. Faces are hard. Yeah, faces are hard. I did better on the koala, I think, than I did on Una. Look at you being generous. Thank you very much, Dustin. Hey, can we give Scraggles a piece of pepperoni with that donation? Can she have a little pepperoni? Can I get Audrey a cinnamon roll? Because she said sweet things taste good now. So and other things taste kind of weird because of her plague. Can Audrey have some sweet stuff, and can Scraggles have a pepperoni? Okay, good. You love my art. I mean, it is something. It's something, that's for sure. So this will be going out to Becky, but I did remember to keep it. So we might have some more of those coming up soon. Pups for pepperoni. That's right. Pepperoni for pups, maybe. The package delivered the other day with stamps that USPS has released for the past 3 months. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I've gotten some cool ones lately. What have I gotten lately? Look, Audrey's not here to make me stop, so I'm just going to keep going a little bit. Well, really, she's just not as hungry right now. Let's see what I've got here from recently. I got this one, the baby wild animals. This is pretty great. No, I didn't get any of your pennies. You want me to show those off, or do you want to save them for next time? I'm not sure where they are, Odd. Tell me where they are. I'll go grab some. Don't hold her out. No, I gotta do that. Yeah, give Audrey a cinnamon challenge while she's got COVID. That would be savage. Yeah, these are pretty darn cute. My favorite is the skunk. But the other ones are all runners up. That skunk is great. Doing a little handstand. Dad might recognize these. I got the Appalachian Trail. These are fun. Got these very recently. Pretty cool. New SpongeBob ones. Yeah, I don't know anything about SpongeBob. I'm a little old for that one. They're by your purse? Okay, I'll find them. I'll go get them. He's aiming. Yeah, he is. Got the App Trail. These I got at Christmas, I guess. And then I didn't end up sending Christmas cards. Oh, no, these aren't. I got these at Christmas. I don't know when I got these. These I might have had for a little bit, but I got some of these. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I didn't get these. These must be the ones I got newest. I forget. I got Keith Haring. Cool. That's what I got in here. Year of the Snake. I haven't used any of these yet. I'm still using up my Year of the Rat or whatever. Got some dragon. I didn't use many of the dragon ones. I got these real late. I got these nice smile ones, little postcard ones. I haven't used any of the autumn ones yet because I was just like, these are really pretty, and I kind of forgot I had them. Yeah, you need to get some of the trail ones. I mean, you might have to go online to get them. Yeah, we got some of RBG. We got some of the National Marine Sanctuaries. Those are pretty cool. Endangered species. I think I got 2 of these because they're really cool, and these cost a little bit extra because they're actually ones that go to benefit some wildlife, like habitat restoration and stuff. So I think I have an extra one of those. Osiris, which is pretty cool. I haven't used very many of these, obviously. Vanishing species. I think it was my second of these as well. The tigers. I had to get a couple of these as well. I think I've used up one of these maybe. These are all lenticular holograms. They turn from bones into, or like some of them anyway, are lenticular holograms. I don't think they all are. Yeah, I guess these aren't, but the others are, which are pretty neat. Railroad ones, I've gotten at least a couple of those because I really like the railroad ones. I love that foil. So anyway, they've had some cool stamps lately, so I was just getting them. Art of Magic, I really like these. I'm almost out of them. Oh, I have a specials. Oh, what did I get? No, it wasn't the Art of Magic. I think it was the Eclipse ones. Somebody sent me. Ah, there we go. No, it wasn't these. Which one was it? There was one of them. I have like a special little. I do use them up, by the way. I don't just hoard them. I've used up most of my Star Trek ones. Those are most leg on. Got Mr. Rogers, a few of those left. Oh yeah, Art of Magic. I did have a couple of these. These are special lenticular hologram ones. These are stamps, so I'm just gonna keep them because I think they're great. Somebody sent me these. I didn't buy these. I don't think these are available for me, but got all the German Wet Shepherd ones. Oh, I don't think I saw the German Shepherd ones. I would have gotten those too. I like a good old GSD. My dad's always got at least one GSD. But to reissue the stamp. Oh, that's cool. Neat. Still have the Eclipse ones in the Star Trek. The Star Trek ones I hoard a little bit. I only send them to people that I think will appreciate it. Because I like those a lot. I guess it's an art style that I really like. It's kind of simplistic and I dig it. So anyway, yeah, a good time was had. Hey, holy crap. What in the world? Fountain Pen Jedi. My goodness. My goodness. Y'all are being very, very generous today. Thank you so much for the support. Holy crap. Wow. Some feel better flowers. She hasn't lost her sense of smell, but yeah, well, wow, that's amazing. Fountain Pen Jedi, thank you very much. May the force be with you, etc. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you very much. That's beyond generous, y'all. Beyond. I do hope that y'all enjoyed the pen show walkthrough. That was a task. I appreciate y'all watching those things, and I hope they help people find stuff. I did talk to a lot of people at the show who are like, "Hey, I watched that thing and it was super helpful," and I love that. So, if you can get to a fountain pen show, they're great. You'll be among your people, meet somebody, make a new friend, see a new thing, and have a great time. So, pet safe flowers. Oh, I do. I'm always careful about that stuff. Mostly we'll get like a flower in a pot kind of thing. I don't really get cut flowers very much, but. There are some. We do have a cat that likes to nibble on stuff. The 3 porch cats, they don't care about plants, probably because they're porch cats. Yeah, no, we don't do lilies in the house. We have lilies. Audrey has to take them to work. She does love stargazers, but we don't do them in the house because they're wildly venomous, poisonous. Because she tastes jalapenos. I don't know. Maybe, probably. She can still taste and smell stuff. Just her like sense of taste is a little bit weird. COVID does that. It's pretty weird. Oh, you can't find the Enya on your keyboard. If you're on your phone, you just like hold down on the N and it'll bring up a whole bunch of things. But yeah, going to Commonwealth this year. Nice. Yeah, I hear that's like 2 days now. It looks like it was in a really cool venue. I've never been to that one. It usually conflicts with another show, and it used to be like 2 days, and so it wasn't really worth the trip. But all day and see something new and you watch videos. Yeah, it's easy to miss stuff, you know. And people ask me afterwards, like, "Hey, did you see anything new, anything cool on your tour?" I'm like, "Probably." Do I remember what happened on my tour? Absolutely not. It just happens, and then it's over. So, yeah. Oh, paintings. I'll be right back. Let me go grab some paintings at BRB. I have here a striped cat who thinks that it might be dinner time. If he's a good boy, thinks it might be dinner time. This is Stripes right here. He is the pest of the house for sure. This one has a real attitude to him. He is a very sweet boy, even though he sometimes will come and bite your fingers and stuff if you don't feed him quickly enough in the morning. But he ran up and dolphin jumped on me when I went out there, so I snagged him and took him in here. What do you think about that? What do you think about being in here? Oh, there's a big floof coming to see if I stole your boy. All right, see you later. Oh, I have other things I didn't show you. You want to sit on my lap? You can sit on my lap. Yeah, no, that's great. I've been trying to train them that this is not a scary room, that they should be able to come in here. Yes, you can come in here. Yeah. Would you like a treat? Can I get a treat? I can just barely reach. Here you go, bud. Here, a little treat for Stripes. Here you go. Here. There you go. Floof, you get a treat too. No ghost in here, right? Feels like a giant feather boa. Oh, he is a massive cat. He's a good 16 pounds or so, at least. He's a big one. This one is the littler-ish of the cats. So, no, they're doing great, actually. They're doing super well. Last night, Riff Raff came and sat right next to me on the couch. Yeah, get it, Stripes. That's a good boy. He's pretty good at only scratching stuff he's supposed to scratch. But yeah, Riff Raff came and sat right next to me on the couch, like right next to me. I may have sent a picture to Audrey, so I might have one. I was like, look at what's going on. Yes. Right next to me. Right next to me. There are little paws on the sofa. I know. It's pretty great. She's being very brave lately, and she's asking for attention. She's realized we're probably not going to cook and eat her. She is a little tiny thing. She's like 7-8 pounds. She's a little one. But yeah, pretty great. Something for tacos. Enjoy the tacos. Here are some. Here's some Audrey's art corner. We have two varieties of. Is it water lily or lotus? It's kind of hard to say from this side. Probably water lily with all those different petals. I'm gonna say it's probably a water lily. So I got that going on. Is it 5 o'clock yet? 7:05. 7. Should be like 4 o'clock for you, right? Not yet. You can have a beer before 5. You're an adult. Officially more than Una. She's 15. Big Floof is big. He is a tank of a cat. Absolute tank. How Riffy's his mother, I do not know. Water lily, they aren't great. I think this is actually really cool. But like from this side, the water lilies and lotus look a lot alike. Lotus have taller leaves, I guess. One of the right is fantastic. Yeah, this one. I don't think you went as hard on the lily pad there, but this one, like, good lily pad action, good flower action. Yeah, I think you just like went and you did more on this one, huh? Interesting. Yeah, so it looks like you stopped a little bit short. You're like, I don't really like it that much, and like do this one instead. Then we've got some delicious pancakes. I feel like we showed this one before, Audrey, did we not? I feel like we might have showed that one. Let's see. You get well faster if you stay positive. Well, also keep in mind, sometimes she does these during her lunch break, and sometimes she's just like doing it like in the hotel room. So now you want pancakes? I always want pancakes in this house. We got butterfly. We've got this nice like riverscape situation. We didn't show it? Okay. Cool. Yep, got some delicious pancakes. Good blueberries. I think the blueberries on here came out especially well. I like the tablecloth as well, but these blueberries, I do love a blueberry pancake. I'm a fan, and of course maple syrup, not the fake stuff, not the fake stuff. My dad keeps us stocked with maple syrup pretty well. We might be on our last one, but better be Maine maple syrup. I mean, I'm hoping it's Vermont, but it's actually New Hampshire. Probably New Hampshire, because he's in New Hampshire. But yeah, the right is pretty sophisticated on them blueberries. You know, them little bloobs. Need more? I always need more, but don't. We don't need any more yet. It's gonna be heavy to send, but if you happen to come across some more, yeah, I wouldn't say no, because I like it a lot. Yeah, this is pretty good. We have pancakes on Saturday mornings. I don't know if Audrey's gonna want pancakes tomorrow. If she does, I'll get pancakes. Or I probably won't make pancakes. That'd be too many pancakes. But she's very good at it. Canadian maple syrup's best. I don't know. I come from a Vermont maple syrup family, like Sugar Shacks and stuff. I don't think I can even say that out loud. Dustin needs some maple syrup, says my dad. If that's actually true, I can we can probably make that happen for you, Dustin. Dustin lives out in the wilds of Arizona, where there are not a maple tree to be found, so you might actually need some of those. Yeah, one of the sub chiefs of the firehouse has his own sugar shack. So Lotus with the pink in the background. Yeah, I was thinking Lotus too. I think the reason I'm thinking Lotus is because of the bit up here in the middle. But yeah, water lily, I think really. Oh, there's more stuff. I thought I was done, but I was not quite. I ran into Love Maple. I do too. Send an address. I'll hook you up. So I got these things from Buck's Bespokery. They were at the show. I'm blanking on her name right now. We met twice, and I'm blanking on her name. She was at the Crazy Allen's mini show with me and Audrey a couple of months ago. And they're really Banks on the Riverscape. I think so. Yeah. It looks very rivery. Like it's super rivery. Maple Weekends in New York. It's a maple syrup maker in Western. Oh, it is there in Western North Carolina. Huh. Interesting. Heather and Jean. Yes, that sounds just right. Thank you very much. Thank you for. See, she doesn't have that brain fog. Her brain's actually working. But yeah, they gave me like a little pen cleaning cloth that they made, and some stickers and stuff. They have a store in northern Pennsylvania called Buck's Bespokery. I think it's Bucks County is where they are. So if you're up there, go say hi to Buck's Bespokery. What's this? There's my picture. I know it's Audrey's picture. Darn it, I still haven't found mine. It's around here somewhere. This is Audrey and our friend Julia. She's delightful. There's a card that she got from somebody. I don't know what the story is behind this card, but it's really pretty. I'll put Julia back in here so I don't lose her, Audrey. Somebody's card. Working journal. Interesting. We got a pin case from our friend Sugar Turtle Tom. Well, I got this for Audrey, actually. Sugar Turtle Tom. This is the new Fillmore pin case from Rickshaw, and he did it with in Crayola style because he was doing a bunch of different designs for a new case, and he had a bunch that he was going to make, and then he drew this one. He's like, nope, this is the one. Bucks County near Peddler's Village. Yep, that sounds right. Bucks County. Yep. This is he was like, I got to thinking about how we all like start drawing. It's always with crayons, and so he made a crayon one for Sugar Turtle Studio. So you can grab this from Sugar Turtle Studio from a customer who was giving away smaller versions of his art. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So we have 3 pens on one side, and then 3 on the other, and then you can put like a notebook or whatever in this this other pocket there. So we have a 3 and 3 here. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think this is pretty great. This is a really nice case. These are all custom printed in their shop in San Francisco. Mark and the Rickshaw crew do a great job with this stuff. It's super good. And this is really fun. You can find these at Sugar Turtle Studio. Just Google that up and you'll find it with no problem. If he's got it on his Etsy yet. He probably does, but I can't say for sure. And then lastly, for real, I got... there was a guy at the show whose name is... Russell Traney, and he has a company called Traney Designs. He does a bunch of design work. Apparently, I got a leather piece from him last year. That's like a notebook card holder that I use a lot. I actually don't have it in here. It's in one of my bags in the other room. But so I already have one of those. He's like, "Hey, do you have a sport coat?" And I'm like, "No, I don't even own one, my guy." And I am not a fancy man. And yeah, go support Tom. He is great. He's like, well, do you have pens or like lacquer and get fingerprints? I'm like, yeah, I totally get fingerprints on stuff. And he's like, well, you need one of these. So these are silk like pocket square situations, 100% silk, and he does all the design for them. So like that's one of his designs. I was like, this is really intricate. I mean, look at these things. It's really good. This was on the top actually. And I looked through all of them. I'm like, no, I want that first one. So I got this one. But he's a really nice guy. Go and check him out. They are Traney Designs online. They're pretty great. You have a tie in this yellow. That's rad. I don't think I have a tie that color. I have a zillion ties. I don't think I have one like this. But this is great. So yeah, check out Traney Designs. He makes really cool stuff. And also, I mean, to boot, is a really nice guy. So that's really cool. He remembered me from last year. We had a good chat. He's a really nice dude. So... Trivia question. Anybody know how much snap do you need to collect to end up with a gallon of maple? Oh, sap. Oh, it's a lot. It's isn't it like 20 to 1 or something like that? It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, the answer is a lot. Like more than you might think. All the masks I got from Rick Shaw before the N95s are great for keeping allergens at bay when gardening. Yeah, for sure. 50 to 1. Nice. 50 to 1. Yep. That sounds, yeah, that's even more than I thought. That's a lot. Yep. 50 to 1. Wild. Wild. So it's like 20 per quart or something. No, it'd be more than that. Half gallon. Yeah. Yeah, 50 to 1. Wow. It's a lot. That's a lot. It also might depend on like what kind of syrup, like what time of year or like how it's been, that kind of thing. But it takes a lot of wood. Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does. All right, yeah, I gotta go walk the dog. I told her I'd do it, so I'm gonna. But yeah, thanks very much for hanging out. It is after 7. You're right. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. It's been fun. Hope y'all are having a good week and you're all avoiding the plague very well. Take care of yourselves out there. Thank you so much for those of you who just threw money at the stream here. Do I have all the things? Fountain Pen Jedi, Blue Chew, Dustin, Ruth. I definitely have been doing my best to take care of her. She's is she? Let me know if anyone needs a camping trailer. I mean, I do not know. Yeah, she's to the extent that she's letting me, I have been doing my best. She has a cooler in there with all manner of drinks. She has a picnic basket that Dad gave us one year that is full of snacks and breakfast things. She's been bringing her food in the evenings and stuff. Her feet were cold, so I hooked her up a heating pad for her little toes. So I've been trying to do the best I can. Chicken soup, no. We have done lentils and vegetable soup. Haven't done a chicken soup yet. But I may just go and get some. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it was great seeing those of you that I saw at the show. Yeah, that's it. Take care, y'all. Think of what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. Cheerio, water bus, brahe, trust and or don't trust a bivalve. By the way, those inks are still over there. Chicken soup, yeah, or matzo ball soup or something. So I think I like chicken soup way more than Audrey does. But maybe she gets that next time. Maybe she does. So, yeah, there's your supersized stream. Oh, hey, if you're going to be in North Carolina in September, early September, I want to say like the 6th. Let me check the date right quick. Yeah, like the 6th and 7th of September. If you are in North Carolina, come on by Crazy Allen's. I'll be there. I don't know how much Audrey will be able to, but I will probably be there probably both days. I'll have a table. They're having an anniversary like mini pen show there, so I'll have like inks and I don't know, pens and whatever else I happen to have around on the table there. So that'll be good fun. But yeah, come and say hi. It'll be fun. There's a lot of vendors there, so that they're gonna have in there. I don't know where they're gonna find the room. They're gonna have to rearrange stuff, man. But it should be fun. So. Not Crazy Allen, but Crazy Allen's, yeah, it's their anniversary of buying the store, so yeah, it should be fun. All right, Borhe, don't trust a bivalve, trust a bivalve, Cheerio water bus, all that jazz. I'll see you later. I'll just pack up my dad and ship him to San Francisco as well. He likes flying less than I do, so. All right, that's it, folks. I got to get out of here. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thanks again for all the cash you threw at us. That's super kind. We'll pet a dog and a cat for you, and that's it. See you next week. Bye, everybody.